Everybody welcome! Oh my god, we did an intro! Everybody welcome to the Vot Sunday Super Show! Oh!
Yay!
Hello.
Isn't that incredible? We actually managed an intro that didn't have someone fucking talking over it. It was great!
Time, right up until the last minute.
I nearly snorted Cavonia because I was just trying not to laugh.
Don't do that, Jesus. I mean, that might help you
Where's
cold,
the
I guess.
fuck-ups? I'm leaving.
Where the fuck-ups?
I'm right here.
Oh, yeah, there you go. We're all fuck-ups, really. All right. Everybody, welcome to the Vot Sunday Super Show. I hope you're having a good weekend so far, or even though it is almost over. This is...
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, I know. It's gone so fast, it's not fair. This is obviously something that we have technically done once already, but we are calling this episode 1 because the first one was more of a make sure we don't bin this feature off immediately because it doesn't work.
It's episode
stream.
-1 because Lynchy's not here.
Yeah, sadly, Lynchy is not with us. She is busy today, so it's just the 5 of us. But that's fine. That's exactly what I made this fucking idea for.
Yeah!
So that we didn't have to be like, right, what are we going to play on Sunday? Oh god, someone's not turning up. Oh god, I've got to figure out what else we're playing.
On Lynchy.
Oh, Hellside, do you want to fuck up? I thought we still had an hour before we started. I'm eating chicken.
Hell yeah. Nice.
I literally have been here for 3 minutes.
Yeah, we had to speed run the process of getting Rob set up. That was a thing.
I mean, take off Rob, you don't have to worry about it.
And there still may be fuck-ups. I'm here but lurk doing shit, says Lynchy. No worries, Lynchy, it's all good. But yeah, everybody, if you missed last time we did this, this is our new show format. It's basically an opportunity for us to have a bit more of a relaxing Sunday, other than the tech setup, which allows me and us to rather, just bring.
I found the tech setup pretty easy, it's pretty relaxing.
You son of a bitch. So turn up 5 minutes before the start, if that. Anyway, so it allows us to bring different stuff to the table. Part of which, by the way, let's just fucking get into it straight away, why not? Part of which... Oh, look at all the little things updated. I like how it starts off as everyone's Twitch logos and then freaks out and goes, oh no, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Anyway, we're going to be starting off with a different order every week, more or less, chat. I've made a little randomizer thing. Because Lynchy isn't here, the segments will be slightly longer, so 35 minutes each. That works out about right for a 3-hour show. That's how it is. Basically, say if someone else doesn't show up and we have 4 people, then it's 45 minutes each. If we have 3 people, it's 60 minutes each.
Oh shit.
And if it's 2, we might as well do something else, to be honest. And just play a fucking game or something, I don't know.
Oh no! I'm eating food!
If it's just one, I tell you what, if we ever get to a point where it's just me or something turns up for a VOT show, I will do a VOT Sunday Super Show.
Just on your own.
On my own.
Aww.
Yeah.
In fairness, that'd be super relaxing for you because you'd be like, my tech setup is.
It's done. What I'll do is I'll put my head on the thing 6 times, and then just be like, "Cool, I've got 6 different games. Let's go." Right. Anyway, speaking of VOT Sunday Super Show and having everybody's different setups and whatnot, I'm going to move off of thee into slot 1.
Me.
We're going to push your thing and we're going to hit this button.
There he is. Steam-powered cart.
He is.
And with any luck, there he is on stream. Look at that. Beautiful. Wonderful. Off of thee.
Steam wang.
You're opening us up on our first official VOT Sunday Super Show that isn't a pilot episode, my friend. What have you brought?
Well, stand by for being opened up then, because I am Denard this week again, because once again, as with episode 0, mainly I've been playing a lot of sex games, and so I had to sort of make a bit of hard drive space from all the screenshots that I took and things like that, and I have managed to clear out a bit of room, and so what we're going to look at this week, with a bit of luck, is, if I go back to OBS and turn on the game capture,
hopefully audio capture will bounce us through. We'll soon find out.
I'm going to show when I hit close on this window. Are you going to show up? We're not getting any audio, so that's a good start.
Oh, look at... Oh, mate.
Here we go.
Have you selected this as your audio thing in the sources?
Thought I did, but I'll have another look at the properties on the thing. Yeah, looks like it's set correctly, but this is an emulator, so...
we fixed this somehow. Oh, no, there we go.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah,
audio.
apparently reselecting it made it work.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was it. You had to deselect and reselect for you.
All right, I'm going to start. This is all back-end stuff. I'm just going to start my timer. So, 35 minutes.
All right.
We're going to roughly
Sensible
be looking
soccer.
at this is a fucking beautiful
tell us
game.
all about sensible soccer for people that are younger.
I don't
than X
like
age.
football, really. I'm not a football fan, but I played the ever-loving shit out of sensible soccer growing up.
So I used to get home from school and fire this up on my Amiga A500 Plus, and I would just choose any random team against any random team, and if I didn't win a 3-minute match by double figures, then I would be disappointed with myself. What I actually did for this was. So I was not really born with a controller in my hands, to be honest. I
You were born with a silver controller in his anus.
Mouth.
It was that was where it was, and so it was difficult to reach. And I had in my possession these days. I've got a Logitech controller. I've got the Switch Pro. I've got a PS5 controller and an Xbox One controller, and I'm still trying to find my actual go-to. But in the meantime, I went and I bought myself the problem with joysticks these days is they're all sort of analog in comparison to the old Amiga joysticks, which were digital. So in terms of moving it in a direction or whatever, you would just sort of suddenly hit a wall very quickly with a digital joystick. It's a bit more like a D-pad, I suppose they were.
See, I really cut my teeth on the Mega Drive version of this. Things. Yeah, I played a lot of the Mega Drive version. Just playing it with a D-pad was rough at times, especially if you had to go diagonal.
Arrow keys. Just saying.
Well, I looked around for options, and I found there's a Competition Pro joystick remake. I used to use something called a Zip Stick, which was fucking amazing. And then there's also
that sounds like something you'd like
C64
light a fire
one.
with.
I think mine was like a Thrustmaster, the Atari one. It's kind of like a flight
I
stick.
can imagine, Tom.
Friendly. Look,
Why do the guy on the right looks like a caveman? I'll be honest.
So I bought
He's
one.
got some brow problems
He's
going on.
got some like fucking Neanderthal brow going on.
I know
Bunga.
Thrustmaster was like the later stuff.
Bunga bunk.
I realise I've
Got
picked
kick your
like
foot
quite rough
faces.
teams in terms of the difference between kits here.
So I'm assuming we are
It's a
white.
Jaguar stick.
We are England in the white at the moment, playing against Greece in the blue. So
It's a quick shot.
I bought myself one of those joysticks, and to be honest, I don't know if it's because my hands have gotten bigger since I was a kid, or whether they're making these things smaller. But it really didn't sort of help me in any way regain my old abilities with this game. So I'm still very much in the. That was a fucking amazing goal, by the way. I'm still very much in the learning how to play this
curves
with
up in
a
this
controller,
game.
but
The board just floats upwards.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rob, I
found,
sent you a
like,
message on admin chat, by the way. Have a quick look.
I'm not doing any extra tech stuff, no.
Son of a bitch, please.
I found a picture of my joystick. I'll save it for my second.
Lard Team Maker said the old Spectrum setup of QAOP in space. Oh my. What in the fuck? QAOP?
Yeah.
Ugh. About my brain.
Well, that was for A game, presumably, because it went on the specky. It was like you had to read the little thing that told
every
you how
game
to boot
seemed
it,
to have
and
a
then
different
every
fucking
game had a
setup,
different
didn't it?
set of buttons. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
This game's great. I had this on the Atari ST, which was like more or less
Non-standardized shit.
It was a later. computer.
Is that
so
bad?
it sort of had about the same power, but the Amiga one looks nicer anyway.
I think so, Rob. Yeah, I think it's better.
Good.
Thank you, mate.
Good.
Where's trippier? Ironically enough, this looks just like actual soccer or football, where this is the camera's general distance, and you can't tell who's who unless they have a really crazy.
Well, it's normally sideways on,
like,
though, right?
Yeah, it's not like right above like this. It's usually sideways where left and right are
shit
relative.
goalkeeping.
The craziest thing about this about this game.
Oh, do we need to
specifically.
Should we be the crowd? Fucking hell!
Oh yeah.
Should we be like the crowd and stuff? Like, hang on. I'll just do this in the background. Yeah!
We're the audience.
Score the goals and whatever. Home run.
Ian Wright from downtown. So the cool
If
thing
my
about
team
this,
loses, I'll murder somebody.
The audience goes wild.
a lot of the players on my team are and this is the legit England team.
Yeah, it
at
would
the
have been
time
from
of
the
this
time,
game are actually all the commentators now that we've been watching.
Yeah,
sitting in
it's
the
like
studio
Gary Lineker here,
for
right?
Match of the Day on
Alan
Saturday.
Shearer.
Yep.
That's this is
Shearer and Wright on it at the moment.
Biggest on the ball, and here's Cripps.
It's G for
but
gun.
he's been-
Here's Crips, and then the Bloods. Here they come.
I'm leaving. I'm
There's a gang
leaving.
war.
Halftime.
That would be an amazing addition.
We're filing off fight.
So Johnny Ravioli with the ball. He's doing the kickoff. Obviously got his own pasta sponsorship now after that play.
You got some people in the chat
that's
are now
gone.
doing
That's gone.
doing
No more
football
pasta.
chants, which I appreciate.
Okay, we got Harry Crisps here, and Harry Crisp misses by a long yard there, and
I like the idea of football
I
chants.
I wanna go home. Sunderland's a shithole and I wanna go home.
here's Donny Maglione passes to Jeremy Fight's belt, and here we go.
It's
Nope,
coming up
back.
with names.
No.
I'm telling you, man, your
goal.
goalkeeper's fucking like asleep or high or something.
Who was that?
You're going home with 5 announces.
So one thing to note about this game, it was one
Lunchables
of two
himself.
games that came out around about the same time, Kickoff 3 and Sensible Soccer, and they were the first football games that came out where the ball didn't stick to your feet. So up until then, all these football games had just been basically grab the ball and then you could do like pirouettes and whatever the fuck, and it would never.
Yeah, this
do
game,
anything
I
wrong.
think like certain people had like better stats and it would stick a bit more to their feet, right? If I remember rightly, but.
Well, so this
you tried to
is
do like a
Sensible
circle, it
Soccer
would be gone.
1.1. Okay, so Sensible Soccer 1. Oh god, the fucking sound.
Whoa.
It's not happy.
Oh my god.
What is that? I was going to say, is that just me
That's
or is that
supposed
you
to be
too?
a crowd chant, but it's gone completely
me.
fucking bananas.
I didn't know you were a big
Should
fan.
fade away in a
They,
All right.
The crowd has gotten
audience,
angry. The crowd of androids have gotten
the
angry.
crowd are coming.
There we go. Okay, it might be because I've
Jesus.
turned the emulation speed on the disk drive up to 800% to make this load in under 2 minutes.
Well, it's simple, really. You angered the Borg, and
Oh fuck.
I
Xerxes
had the,
with
I had
the
the output
save.
of my audio in the wrong thing. I was like, I've just realised I've not got any game sound.
Oh, yeah, on the.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ian!
thing.
Damn it!
We're hoping. They've added loads of stuff since we last did this, to be honest. They added a bunch of extra features and things to guest star. I'm hoping they maybe get rid of the fucking bathtub audio option. That'd be great.
Bathtub.
Well,
What a-
two
what a
all draw.
quick
So yeah,
passing.
Sensible
Leave it.
Soccer
You
1
got extra time
was
on,
great.
you got-
Then Sensible Soccer 1.1 introduced the ability for goalkeepers to catch the ball and for cards to be given out to people. And
drop
then
shadow
they,
in Greece
then
hurts
they
my
changed
eyes.
the entire game into a game called Sensible World of Soccer.
Yeah, that's the
where
one I played.
individual players had individual kind of skill levels and things like that, and as you say, faster, or ball would stick to their feet better, or things like that. But yeah, this one is more of a great leveler, right? So the teams just aren't really different to each other unless some of them got a few more defenders. If you want to make a
Sensible
different
Software.
formation or whatever.
Made a lot of games I remember from my childhood that I just haven't really gone back to, and I really should. Cannon Fodder is another one that comes to mind. I fucking loved Cannon Fodder.
yeah, our art manager worked on that. Funnily enough.
So now we've got they built this in, which was a custom teams.
Monkey
thing, so you could have
Rovers!
the club teams or the
Organs.
or whatever.
I just want to play as Monkey Rovers. But you all called Chinese food.
Where are they?
In a pencil case.
Hello, this city.
Where the fuck is Monkey Rovers?
On the
Oh,
right.
down there.
Chinese
Right.
food.
So if we have a look at Monkey Rovers, you've
Oh,
got
Chuckles
Bowl.
Yeah!
Charlie
Jules Bear, Chewbacca.
They're actual monkeys
Why?
on a football team.
Steve!
And this one's especially funny because that was a
Banana
footballer who played
Man.
for Liverpool called Steve McNanaman, and
That's
this guy is called Steve
McBananaman.
McBananaman.
Yeah,
Oh
very good.
my
And
god!
that's the kind of humour that only a football fan would come up with, isn't it, really?
I thought this was
Who's on the 18?
sensible soccer.
They added
This seems
getting
very
cards, so they
whimsical
added the
and
main
silly.
part of football. It's true.
How could you, pastry?
Wait, can you go to organs? I need
Incredibly
to know what
sensible.
organs is.
You wanna see
Oh,
what
there's
organs
Australia's
is?
actual team at the time. Yeah.
Kylie Minogue.
Well, this one's got Rolf Harris on
Jason Donovan, Kylie
dear.
Minogue, yeah. Rolf Harris got
boy,
taken
that's
off the
dangerous.
team.
Things.
The
What?
dangerous number 14.
it. Organs, here we go. Lung, eye, spleen, appendix, kidney,
Spleen,
liver,
what a
ball.
defender.
Oh, they're
I'm not
really,
asking
fucking-
Bill
Coming on the
Tidy.
outside.
they really
Bill
ran out
Tidy,
of,
John
Thomas,
Thomas.
I guess.
There he
A
is.
Hammond organ.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's good. I like
There was Chinese food
Should
on
we,
the
should we
right
see
as
how
well.
the organs fare against a different team?
Can you do
Is there
organs
another
versus
Johnson
Chinese
Baby
food?
one?
That seems
'Cause I
appropriate.
feel like that's a good name for a footballer.
You want organs versus Chinese food?
Yeah, let's see who wins out.
That's often how it goes.
Wait, there's one called Bag Women, like famous bag,
Bag
women from
women.
around the world.
Right. So let's have a look at our opposition here. Ooh,
Tempo
it
B.
is quite a fucking menu. It has to be said.
Oh, look at
Sweet
that.
and sour pork. That's quite a
They all
Yeah.
look so shocked to exist. Like, what? That's
I mean, they're all
Toast up
sentient
front, that's the bold
Chinese
move.
food pastry, really, so
Yeah.
it's not surprising. Is that how you
Plain
spell
chop suey.
wonton? W-A-N-T-U-N?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
it is it?
But again,
How I would spell wonton.
it's not how restaurants spell wonton, but also it's like it's Chinese, right? So I guess we're
Yeah.
just
So for this
guessing anyway.
match, they're
Team
putting in a
flower
5-3-2 formation, so it'll be a slightly different pattern of play on this one. But yeah,
Look at the
this
Unga
is-
Bunga
at
man
least
on
we
the
look
right.
different.
He is an Unga Bunga man.
Got such a fucking
Bunga
brow.
bunga? Oh, right. It's the brow, yeah.
Even the ball looks shocked. Like, whoa!
Right.
Oh
Johnson
god,
baby
oh no.
wipe.
It's happening again.
Forget.
Don't kick me! Oh god, the audience!
The fart audio. I literally can't see the other team. I think I can't see the team you're playing as off of the
You
on
can't
this
see
on
who's
this
who
pitch.
because you. Oh no!
Yep, audience.
That is just the
Being
pitch color.
isolated.
They've made the color of the pitch.
No, they're wearing pitch color and orange.
Oh, it's all just a big
And orange.
mess.
Shit.
It's striped orange and green.
Terrible.
On,
Need to
on
keep
a
the
guy
audience
on
Phil
the
McCracken
entertained.
and goal.
You talking about in
Oh,
the
no,
game,
The
Flower?
thing I was going to say about this, though, Author V, was actually the weird thing about this game is the fact that I've actually played Sensible Soccer as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good lord.
what? Well, they
Yeah,
had
I had
a
it
You
on
had
my
an Amiga,
Amiga,
right?
So
You had an Amiga.
it's
You had to have
Chinese
played
food team,
fucking
that's
Sensible
why.
Soccer.
It
His
was
favourite
pretty
team
much
was the
a
Bumblebees, right?
quintessential Amiga game, and so it was, yeah. If you had an Amiga and didn't play this, what the hell were you doing with your life? So.
It's true.
I really
But somehow he had
I
an
do not
Amiga.
like the sounds that the audience makes.
No, the audience sounded bad. He had an
Fast
Amiga, but
Stanley
still somehow
with the
hadn't
drawing.
played Monkey Island though off of these. So I guess you know.
Oh, what the fuck was that play? What an arsehole.
What a
Sickening.
butthead.
What a butthead.
Oh!
Oh, he's going to remember that for the rest of his days. Goodbye, football shoes.
So there are some things in this that I remember being able to do just absolutely without even thinking about it. And right now, using a controller, I'm still trying to work out how to vaguely do it. Like
Leader just
taking
said
corners is a
It's got
disaster at the
food in
moment.
it, so of course Rob's played it. It's just not licensed food.
Exactly.
I'm actually more cut by what All Lives Lost said, to be fair.
Yeah. He means he started the game and put it on pause for an hour. That's Rob.
The old pause.
Am I wrong?
a
Is
complete
he wrong?
games it's just at twice the normal length.
Yeah.
Or how long?
Lisa.
How much longer than the normal length was it for
Ooh.
the Plague Tale?
Oh! Ooh! That was a near miss from Prawn Collymore there, but
Prawn Collymore.
Willis got it in.
That's right. So can I for once do a corner properly? Come on.
I never could do corners properly in this game.
Oh my god. Well, the organs should win because they're supposed to digest the food. So,
Yeah, but it depends how much
Make
of this
sure
you
that
eat really
happens.
pastry, does it? I mean,
I
if you're
mean, I
eating
guess
nothing
the
but
meat
crispy
should win.
wontons for the rest of your life, you're going to die, I think.
Oh, shit.
Well, it's 0-0 at half time. But yeah, so it wasn't
upset.
strictly sensible soccer
What
that I
an
wanted to
upset
show off.
summer.
I just wanted to show off Win UAE, I guess, is the
Oh.
is the
It
way.
makes some
'cause
fun.
I've
It
got
makes
holes.
fun
Farting.
noises occasionally, like farting
Yeah.
robots.
Do you know, it
I think
didn't
this is
do
a
this at all
KMFDM
when I was
song.
testing it, so I think it is this said that it's got some kind of synchronization issue with the speed of the virtual disk drive.
I like to think that's just emulating vuvuzelas.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The African thing. Oh god, that was painful.
Dingle be Jeffrey with the
These
throw
days
in.
aren't too far.
Passes to
How did that
Cowardly
not go
Pastry.
in?
Oh boy.
Goalkeeper's
It's going too quick.
amazing. Fucking like Chow Mein,
Good
or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper.
Now it just makes me sound like a racist.
It's a fucking John Thomas.
You hate to see it happen, folks.
Fried rice!
God,
Fried rice
is
scored
Chinese
against
food
you.
going to defeat my organs in this as well as real life?
Defeated Rob's organs, that one, yeah.
Excellent,
no.
Did
excellent.
not defeat my organs.
Excellent
That
goal
fucking
there.
decimated me.
From up and comer.
You have an Urban Dictionary entry because of that.
This is actual footage of
fucking
Rob's
walk.
insides the night of.
Oh, stock pot with the shot, and it gets saved. Okay.
Leader is not happy about the zero.
Just let it in.
Hey!
I don't even know what happened there.
That was an appalling display.
He tried to get away from me and accidentally turned
Hang on, I
into
need to
his
see
own
who it
goal.
was. Who scored it?
Faze on the team?
Chow Mein
Chow Mein.
scored an own goal.
Oh my god.
Their
Fried rice and
amazing
kickoff.
goalkeeper.
I don't know if that would have counted as... Would that have counted as a goalkeeper's fault, or would that have counted as the player? I don't know. You won't put Chow
some
Mein in
things
Would
goal.
like that
not
just-
expect his own team to
Oh!
be trying to sabotage. Oh shit.
Wow.
You hate.
Awfully, I hate to say this,
Wow.
mate, but it's 2-1. The only people who've scored so far are them.
I know. They're greedy. They're fucking glory hunters.
You order more Chinese than you want, really.
That's amazing.
In true fashion, Chow Mein giveth, the Chow Mein taketh away.
Chow Mein left me a shadow of a man.
They left him. They
goal.
definitely left him one ton.
Oh,
Sassy pass it up.
It was
one,
right there.
one
come on.
ton, or whatever it's spelled in this game. Who is in defence on their
Wanton.
team? Is that Chow Mein? Because he is awful.
Do offsides exist in serious soccer? What's it called? Simple soccer?
You close, keep going.
Sensible soccer, sorry.
It's Simple Island Soccer.
Simple Island soccer.
Awfully
Oh,
boasting
so
about how
like-
fucking amazing it is at Sensible Soccer, and he's losing to the
That's-
CPU.
yeah.
I mean, the CPU in this
Well-
game is brutal. To be fair, it is
Yeah, that
defense.
was. They just had it and then they went for it.
So yeah, I don't know how much time I actually have left, but
No, you
I
got,
do
like-
have a
Sort of half your time left, more or less, like 15 minutes or so.
Oh,
I do have other stuff.
Stuff.
Still.
Well, probably much like me, off of these, is one of those people who's like, right, so let's see what we'll play on the Super Show. What have I randomly got in the pile? Quick.
It's
got a
more
great
the,
pile of stuff from Next Fest.
folder and the way that you interact with this. The folder is full of ROMs and the.
I mean, I think you mean official hardware.
Yeah, the overclocked Amiga.
Yep. That you
Yeah.
are definitely putting floppy disks in.
No, I was talking about WinUAE and all the ROM files, but
No,
yeah,
but
so
anyway, porn. He means porn. There you go. Yep.
is
moving
one
on.
way that you could do it. I would suggest.
I believe ROM is a
genuinely
man
had
that
no
sells
clue what anyone
legitimate
was talking
software,
about.
so that makes
Just
sense.
covering up
He
from
puts all
talking
the
about
receipts in there.
emulation. Even though general Twitch really don't seem to care, but it's a funny joke, isn't it?
ROM puts the receipts in with the official software that he sells, and that's what we call ROM files. Those are his
Right.
receipts.
Here we go. Then an official.
And don't know if you'll need to
This is
recapture the audio, maybe, because the possibly the EXE might change like name. I wonder.
Whoa, a real Amiga in this day and age? I don't know how you
Workbench
captured it, but
screen.
good job.
Rob
So
has
this
to
will be
sift
another
through
game.
porn to find his work files, says Morbo.
I mean,
it's
you're not
sending my
wrong.
face a clock. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Now,
that's
this
brilliant.
game, if it works, they actually remade this a while back, and I think you can buy it on like GOG.
Sift through porn and the restraining orders.
But normally that's just your folder, all right?
Cinemaware.
Ooh.
This was one of my
Cinemaware.
favourites.
Phyllis and Robert Jacob present.
Poor Phyllis. That is a grandma
Phyllis,
name
have you
to grow
got
up with.
the God Master of the game?
Can you hear weird bird noises?
Yes.
Whoa,
Yes.
Merry Christmas! What was that?
Kitty Hawk.
Kitty Hawk.
In Kitty
North
Hawk, North Carolina.
Is that a real place,
Kitty
Pacer?
Hawk. I don't fucking know.
You're American.
Oh,
You have more
boy.
idea than I do, surely.
This is
normally-
unlocking some deep memory.
Do you mean your porn or your restraining orders are organised, or do you mean both?
Oh dear, it's gone into a bad. It's gone into a bad direction.
We can
Kitty
fly
Hawk
now,
is
right?
real.
We can fly.
Kitty Hawk is a real
We
place,
flew
yeah.
for like
We thought
4
we were
minutes.
introducing
4
into the world
seconds,
an
right?
invention that would make further wars practically impossible. For them,
No,
right?
it would make them just
You
much more
fucked up,
terrifying.
my dude.
Yeah, you forgot that people can attach bombs to everything.
The really wonky drum roll.
I remember this game so much. Like, I had like some kind of core memory was unlocked.
Wings.
With
Yo, look at this
Python.
fucking Capcom ass font. Dog.
Yeah.
So,
Your dog.
I don't know how well the this
Holy
is-
shit,
Waldo
it's-
P.
Ah.
Barnstormer.
Yeah, they give you
This
that
was-
default pilot. as
Can
well.
you add
This
Chow
was in
Mein
my
in for me,
brain.
just for me?
Yeah.
It's
Um,
Guys,
every
the emblem next to that, it looked like a goblin head with big old ears. It didn't look like a
Goblin.
fancy metal at all. Goblin?
Oh, no, this is so
Chow mein?
weird. Like every like I had never thought of this game like since I've played it, but every icon and menu is like it pops up, and I go, I know this.
Look, it's a goblin.
It's like I'm having like a deja vu,
Wait,
but it's not a deja
Where's
vu
the
because
goblin?
it's
What are we
real.
looking at?
The
Oh, the
silver thing
icon,
on
the
right.
thing on the right. Oh, yeah, I
It's
see
just
what you're
like,
talking. I mean,
how
to be
you
fair,
doing?
your goblin
Blah, blah,
does
blah.
have massive ears for a goblin.
Strafing was a test of nerve as much as aim. Passing the test meant knocking out. In fact, Rob, would you like
I
to
thought
do
it said
this?
passing the loop. I don't know
Would
why.
you like
yeah,
to do this
sure.
because
Thanks, mate.
the pilot
Yeah,
is Chow
appreciate it.
Mein, and we know that you do an excellent.
Okay, no,
oversight.
stepping away from that. I was
No,
going to help,
no,
but
no,
no.
no,
For legal reasons,
no,
I'll have to say no.
No? Okay, all right.
No,
Strafing was a test of nerve as much as aim. Passing the test meant knocking out all 3 stacks of barrels without twitching on the trigger. So this game is like a collection of mini games, effectively. But this,
No,
so this is
the stream
strafing
cut
one.
the audio. Oh.
And I think this is going to be obviously the basic. No, I'm in
Pixar
training
is
here at the moment, so I
fucking
just got to make
great.
sure I blow up these
Looks
barrels.
really good.
Holy shit, you blew them the fuck up.
And if I get
Yes,
all 3
it
of
does.
those, then I will earn my wings and I'll get to join the actual squadron in the squadron. Born to fly, I'd won my
was
wings
easy.
and take my first step to glory.
You could have just stolen the plane. See ya.
no gets no glory.
So you get to join the actual squadron as Chow Mein.
Good
now,
job,
because he
Chow
has his
Mein.
Wings.
Good job.
Or
Chow mein is no chicken.
It's beef.
He's pure
Used
beef.
his noodle.
Oh,
Welcome
look at
to
this
the
guy.
56th, Lieutenant. I'm Colonel Farrer, and I decide when you're fit to fly. Since you did such a nice job at filing your transfer, you get to keep the squadron journal, which is an important thing in this.
That guy in the back was like hoping no one saw him not working. It's like, please no one mention. I'm just stood here for
above
hours.
Leslie True Love.
So right now, I'm a second Lieutenant Chow Mein, and I've got no kills or missions under my belt.
Second Lieutenant Chow mein is my usual order.
Wishes.
Wesley True Love.
Jerry Godfrey. I know Jerry Godfrey.
Shut up, Wesley.
You gonna dox him?
Right, so now we get to read this
Yeah,
unfolding story.
Where's this come from?
Who wants to read this in a sort of war veteran kind of 1,000-mile stare kind of voice?
I think Rob could do that.
Alright. Yeah.
That's not Chinese. Here we go.
How do you pronounce that name?
Lucille.
Just
I
give it
don't
a
know.
go.
Say that.
It'll be fine.
Finally arrived at.
We believe in you.
Couldn't ask for better. Cheers. Couldn't ask for better quarters. Apparently,
Wow.
this place was a spa for King Louis the 15th.
Add in a bit more Solid Snake, Rob.
Merle, all around us, fruit trees blossomed on the grassy slopes.
But English and
Covered by-
posh.
Covered by posh yellow flowers. In
That's
the
great.
distance, I can see them.
I'm really excited.
Glossy mountains, their flags bristle with solid
Turning
moss.
into Bride Blessed, isn't it?
I'm with a list.
Giant pines flash. They're alive. Gordon's alive.
Let's get some lisping in there.
Autumn. Get some lisp in there, did you say?
Yes, please.
Endless.
5 a.m. I'm scared as hell. Unless I'll be flying my first patrol to the front.
Is that a few whiskey?
What it's like to keep me up all night. Now I wish I'd gotten some sleep.
Cool. I can turn the page.
Oh God, please tell me.
No.
So on this one, this is going to be a different type of mission this time. This is actually going to be a proper 3D flying mission.
Oh God, there was a clip. Thank you, Morbo. Cheers,
yeah.
mate. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Borbo. Thanks. Also, hi, audience.
No cream
This is being read by a
Come
man
on.
shouting at bins outside Morrison's. Yeah, you're not wrong.
My partner and I took off into a ghostly sunrise. The gnawing in my gut told me we'd soon find the Hun.
With a list, please.
Sure enough, after a nagging lull, we found a pair of worthy opponents below us.
Epic.
They were close enough to touch.
Were they closer enough to shoot?
Gnawing in my
Right.
gut from
Okay,
chow mein.
this is
Oh
FPS.
my God.
It's so good.
Wow.
Oh
What? The
boy.
screen is 90% guy.
That's because if the screen wasn't 90% guy pastry, it would be even less than 5
One
frames a
FPS.
second. Man, they tried so many 3D games like this back in like the Amiga and early like Mega
I love
Drive
the
and stuff.
detail they put into the scarf.
Is this a good game?
They had to
Right,
put
yeah.
the detail into the things that weren't
Okay.
3D, otherwise it was like, going to be a rough time.
Okay, I got the engines back.
This is
okay.
way like you didn't get shit like this back then. Like this was
Do you remember
Real
Stunt
3D.
Car Racer? Oh my God.
that was not
No.
good. That was 3D on the SNES and it was terrible.
Because I didn't have a computer until
Oh!
I was like 18. I never played any of this shit.
Yeah. Well, one of my favorite games is Flight Simulator 95, and that made this look like a fucking slideshow. But back then, this was what you had, and it was like, whoa, 3D. I can see the whole world below me. Look at the airfield is there. It's so realistic.
If I just squint and look at that corner of the screen, I can see something.
What in the fuck? Morbo? Is that? Did you click something to make that happen? Look at this message. Check out this clip, Vikings of Twitch streaming games and demos.
Became a boss.
PowerPoint makes this look like a slideshow.
He's been assimilated by the Borg.
He's part of the audience.
Oh, stole it again. Right, so they
That's
have
not-
remade this game, okay? So it is available in a lot nicer graphics that move at many frames
I
per
gotta
second.
say, the like no HUD is ahead of its time, unless you count the plane as a HUD, in which case there's 49% of the screen.
I
Yeah.
think we murdered them
Yeah, I think
both.
they have covered most of the
Good
screen,
job.
the HUD.
Now you have to
You
land.
have to land the plane. Oh, fuck.
No,
That ain't happening.
but you can ditch in this, and it's funny. You get like proper. Okay, so that guy's still
Gonna
going. He's
ditch?
spinning.
He was speeding.
Big
You ready?
follows.
You ready?
Streamer, please. Big follows, please.
I don't like the cockpit. It looks like you're just sitting in
Oh,
a
shit,
mouth
no, he's still
with a
alive.
nose.
Oh no, he's landing too. You're both just gonna land and have a fist fight.
Punch him. Kill him.
You're gonna have to force
Get out
feed him
and
some
punch.
chow mein.
Get out and punch him.
I love how
Just
some
out of the
some
way.
of the bad guys' plane looks normal. Some of it looks like it was off MS Paint, but like my MS Paint.
Where Where is he?
I do like the idea of him being like, I'm going to land. Oh, fuck, this isn't my aircraft. My airfield.
Rob, in all fairness, Rob, the program that this was made in probably was inferior to MS Paint.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, more than fair.
Yeah, like, just not having like any indicator of where anything is and having to manually find it. It's fascinating, but also you can see why they did HUDs games as we went forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you even like hear where the fucker is?
Whoa, here he
Surround
goes.
sound.
It's actually pronounced Fokker.
Fucker.
Okay.
Oh no, I
Yes,
crashed.
Oh, I mean, that's one way to take him
I
out.
could stay awake.
Chow mein! You gonna tell God he's bleeding?
Chow mein!
By a far away
Oh.
dreaming.
Oh.
Fucking dead on his first
I can't
mission.
believe they animated him just like bleeding to death.
Just passed out bleeding. Oh, that's alright. Patrick's okay. Patrick's okay.
Mission success.
I did actually get a kill, so we killed both of them. But that counted as a kill, me ramming him.
He is dead.
Fucking Chow mein, he
Your
died.
ship?
Oh.
Plane?
No, if I'm not
What are we gonna
mistaken.
tell fried rice? Oh my god!
Right.
Oh, good.
Now you've got to play the give the letter of like death to the family
to play
minigame.
Chat, everybody.
Getting into the brave minigame.
Salute. I think I found our fucking thumbnail.
I've got him, don't worry.
Hey, I'm a goblin. I'm back again.
So we can jump into Waldo P. Barnstormer, I think. If,
That's
if we
that
wanna
is
do that.
that's an early contender for my thumbnail for YouTube. I'll tell you that much.
That's amazing.
Yeah, rip Chow mein.
Flower,
Yeah,
Flower
for
clipped
sure.
it. Thank you, Flower.
Fucking
So the game actually, story-wise, continues from
Wait,
where
Flower
you left
clipped
off
it.
with your last.
But he also looks like a bot. What happened?
They probably changed the API so that it did this. I don't know.
That's not an exclamation mark
Can't
clip,
believe
though.
you've
That's
done
just like a
this.
regular clip, right?
Maybe there's just a button that does this now. I don't fucking know. Can I do this one? Or are we out of time?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, you
Woke
got
this
time.
morning before dawn and gulped down a lukewarm cup of chicory masquerading as coffee. I'm flying wingtip on the mid-morning patrol to Verdun, so I'll have to eat breakfast later. Don't want to go up with a full stomach. One of the first things we learned at flight school is that gas expands at high altitudes. Don't want to make the war messier than it has to be. That's a shit joke.
Sick.
One of the things we learned on our last mission was don't go up in the air after eating a chow mein.
Holy shit.
Okay. Oh, it's another 3D flying mission. So the one that we
yay.
haven't seen, we've seen the strafe.
was a
and we've seen that
hero.
there's also a bombing mission.
Enjoyed that last clip.
Type
Check
as
out
well.
more.
Check out what?
No, he's doing it on purpose, look, because he put the last scene playing games plus demons.
The clouds
Games
opened up and left us staring
Games
into the
and
gun sights of the
demons.
enemy. One of him and two of us. The odds couldn't have been better.
All right, are you Patrick
Don't
now?
die. Hey, you
I'm
look just like Chow mein.
Waldo P. Barnstormer this time.
Right, Barnstormer, this is going to be your last mission. Make it count.
Okie dokie.
Shit.
All right. Well, I've put a few dents in the Hun already.
Remember, we're playing game. Join us on our Sunday Super Show. We're playing games and demons.
Mighty Wings.
Games and demons. It's such a nice little like nickname for
Yes!
him. Like, oh, you
Oh,
okay,
nice.
hon?
Can you
Are
take
you
out
dead,
Patrick?
hon?
You did, hun.
It's a friendly fire in it.
More. It probably.
There is friendly fire in it, and you
With
get
better
screwed over
engines
as well. You
than
get a
this.
dishonorable discharge.
What is this, a camel?
Is that a
It's
fun
been a
cutscene?
Yes.
Oh, nice!
Another victory for the 56th. So I get the kill.
Yeah, fuck you, Randall.
Barnstormer.
Did you guys also send out two
okay.
planes to fight one plane? That seems a little unfair.
Fuck him.
I had to make sure after what happened to Chow
All's
mein.
fair in love and war.
So yeah, the remake is perfectly playable, and I would recommend anyone who thinks this is fun. The story is really quite emotional as it unfolds in these.
Curse the fucker scourge! Oh, that was a blast from the past. I enjoyed
Oh,
that.
they have synchronized machine guns.
Synchronized swimmers
Yeah.
in the air.
That's
All
a
this
gun that
folds
shoots
into the
between
story as you
propellers.
go on. The Eindeckers, the dry deckers start coming along. The 3-winged triplanes. It's a bit like, in a way, X-wing. Insofar as like the story sort of unfolds and the technology sort of evolves and things like that. But yeah, so I can't really force it to show the third type of mission, but the third type of mission is quite good as well, where you're just bombing stuff. And yeah, if you get to 5 kills, you become an ace, and you get sort of mentions and stuff like that. And all those pilots that are on the board, apart from Chow Mein, obviously he's now written out the story, but all the others, you actually get to sort of like hear about the good ones, and they just sort of turn up and meet you and things like that. It's really cool. But yeah, that's Wings, that was originally on the Amiga, and now you can get it from, I think, GOG and places like that.
That
In the remade version.
is pretty heckin' cool. Must be said. I enjoyed that.
Yes. I think probably, rather than starting, I don't think I've got time to start anything new, have I? So
No, you are about
shift
there. That
over
worked
to-
out pretty perfect.
This
next
game is
person.
this game's 33 years old.
Chow
There you
mein
go.
is off the menu.
All right. Well, then I'm going to slot our boy Logicoma into guest slot 1.
Really? Me? I thought it was Rob.
Oh, it is Rob. You're right. Sorry. I'm going to slot Rob in then.
Rob?
Sorry, I read the wrong.
I ate
read the
my
wrong
chicken
thing.
ages ago, so if someone like still needs to get ready, I don't have to go like almost last anymore because I ate the chicken. But if it's good, if it's fine how it is, then it's
I
fine
ate
how
the
it is.
chicken.
That's up to
I
you.
ate the chicken.
Pizzastry.
Was it chicken chow mein?
Oh,
All right,
was
on the
Tom a little
Rob.
robot-y for anybody else? You might
I
have
just
to
clipped a bit.
Oh,
I
no.
think
I'll do the
you'll be
thing.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably a robot. I'll reset thing.
Boop, 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 boop.
Also, you just
I shouldn't be clipping. If I'm clipping, that's a bigger problem. You need to fix.
I just need to do that. That is correct. And right, Rob, I'm pushing your stream live.
Clippy.
Okay, thank you.
That's fine.
Everybody in their
little.
little intro screens that they have now. Which is
I
great.
just felt left out. I was sat there looking, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm the only one with a blank one." All right, fine.
I don't
I'll
have
put
one
little
either. I
chibi
need
of
to
me
set
in
that
there.
up.
I'm probably going to add even more to mine at some point when I remember.
It helps
to do that.
identify us. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fairness, it does make sure that like, oh, mine's
There's a
definitely
massive
coming through,
name
I can
tag in the
see
bottom
it.
left, admittedly, which does also help identify everyone. But
No.
I'm okay with it. It's like
I
a
don't like
personal
reading.
expression. It's great.
I always do like we have like Valheim's an example. We name all the portals, right? But I'm like, I know they're named, but I just want to put a big purple flag on, so I go to purple. It's easier.
Yeah.
Still, my only interaction with Valheim was spawning a boss I shouldn't have been fighting and running away for 3 hours. So, Rob, what have you got for us today, friend?
Well, I've actually got some options that I'm going to let you guys decide what you would prefer to go for. One of which
Oh.
is from the original Extra Life. That's something that me and Maelstrom dabbled in the other day. If Maelstrom's up for it, is Broforce.
God.
Maelstrom found a selection of extra hard missions and was torturing me by refusing to not go through them. So we've got those. One thing I was like, this is installed on my computer? Okay, well, no one's definitely seen me play this on my stream. You could see the klutz like me play Monster Hunter World.
Oh, fuck.
Nah, it'll take you 30 minutes to get through the tutorial.
No, I've already got a game going.
Okay.
Did we play it once before, Rob?
Yeah, I think we
Like
played it
very
once.
briefly?
Not on stream, but yeah, I have
Like
played
together,
it briefly.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I basically, everyone was like, "You'd love it," and I was like,
Or if you want, Rob, you tell me all 3 options and I'll put a poll up for the chat.
"Oh, okay." And the last one is much like Author V, you could see me go to war, and potentially in a plane as well with Enlisted, where you can actually have ground combat, air combat, and tanks. So
Or you can get out and punch a guy?
I can get out and
Never
punch
heard
a
of
guy.
him.
What was that link where we could get the stream that's going in full screen?
All right, chat.
Yeah,
there is
I might just talk
there is
about
a
that as well.
poll currently live. If you want to
I didn't know
vote
it was a
on
thing.
stuff,
I'll sort that out for the next one.
if you look on the admin channel or for the fairly fairly soon rather. So recent. There is a dashboard.twitch link. That's the one.
Was it in a bag? It's in a bag now. The bag is my stomach.
It's like literally 2 messages ago.
Yeah, got it. Thanks.
All right, let's have a look. How's this poll going? So far, 67% of people want to see Enlisted. 22% want to see Broforce, and 11% want to see Monster Hunter World. So
I hope you all brought war and football games.
yeah, exactly.
Like together, war and football. That would be great.
Kill me.
Combat soccer. We're gonna play
Like
Minecraft.
sensible armor or something. Where you just bring a football to war.
Sensible war.
Oh.
Sensible.
I mean, that's
soccer.
basically cannon fodder. There you go. Enlisted has won the poll.
Okay, well, I will
Rob,
start
you've been
enlisted.
enlisted.
Rob has been enlisted.
Yeah.
We'll make sure your audio is coming
Chicken
through
enlisted.
and stuff. Or for the I see you've left the video
Well,
digitally.
British
You need that
tradition.
if you want
Yeah,
Rob's
that's the one,
audio.
Oh, yes.
The two do go hand in hand. Don't they?
He doesn't, but that's fine.
All right. Well, Rob is down currently
Stop
saying
right
that chat. Bear with. Sensible bombers. That sounds like something else. War and football, the British tradition. That's right.
Yeah, maybe I have a game about like stealing stuff.
That'd be a hell of a thing if we accidentally all brought.
Stealing war or football.
We accidentally all
everything
brought
and putting
war
in a
and football
museum.
games. Have you selected it on the source, the audio source,
That guy looks like
in the
he's
virtual webcam?
thoroughly enlisted.
Rob, is this the game you were playing? I think like in our before or after.
Yeah, it
Dark
was.
Souls
It
3,
was.
and you were like, "Look, I played this game and I can possess multiple people," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, Rob, have you
Making
have you
infested
selected it in
virtual
your
place.
virtual webcam audio application capture source?
We got loot boxes and stuff.
Buy some loot boxes, Rob.
No, it's not an unboxing video. Right in the
Yeah,
virtual
go to
audio
the
thing.
virtual webcam OBS, and then there'll be a source called game application audio or whatever, or audio capture.
No, Robo, no.
Oh yeah, okay.
Double click that and then choose the exe from there.
It should be on there now.
If you go back into your
Full
game.
access Pacific War.
Yep, we're getting in there.
Yeah, nice. Right, so I was on the Pacific before.
Pacific.
Chicken Pacific.
I assume it's just not very loud right now, Rob. I can see like little blips every now and
It
then.
is pretty quiet at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find something that I've got.
Sergeant C. Main reporting for duty.
Excuse me?
Right, let's find a plane so we can actually
I
carry on the
once
strong tradition of Mr. Chow Mein.
I once angered a corner of the internet making a YouTube video on a game very much like this. There was like a very serious war thing. Me and Neil played it for like an hour.
Oh no.
And were very disparaging of it as we were like crashing planes into other planes and stuff.
shit.
People were
Oh,
not
that's
very
actually
happy.
Like
gonna be-
truck simulator, where they're like,
No.
"I want to
Kind
actually
of,
drive the truck,
yeah.
and you're making me very upset."
Yeah,
So we've been
I mean,
invading this country for weeks and you're ruining it. And I was like,
Okay, so this is D-Day. This is either going to be okay or just horrible.
It's called D-Day. I think you're fucked.
right, Rob, try
Okay, it's
fire
okay.
a round off in the air for me. See if we got audio good.
Yep.
Oh, he
there it
shoots.
is.
I hear.
Yeah, it's a little quiet for me. I'm just going to turn you up because I can do that, I think.
Okay.
Steam
Yeah, there's
fries.
a certain subset of people that play these games for
Oh no! Oh god!
the
Dead.
kind of fun
Dead.
of it and
Dead.
doing all the battle passes and getting into all that and the levels and all that shit. And then there's the kind of people that play this game that are really into the fantasy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And you get that in
Yeah.
a lot of war game things.
Fantasy
What
of
is
being murdered on a
happening to
beach.
you, Rob?
I was bandaging myself because I got shot.
Is that
on
what
the
that was?
beach. It was real bad.
That's not what that looked
I
like.
was just rubbing one out on the beaches of Normandy. That's what it was.
Oh.
And there was, I remember once I was playing, it's Total War, Napoleon Total War. I had just come out, and there were some really serious
Oh.
people in that game. Like, really
You
serious.
gotta make sure the bunker's empty. Oh, enemy bombers are approaching. Great, good, great. Skull.
Watch him.
This is where Rob gets his training before our Sniper Elite challenges.
Yeah, this is
Nut.
No,
nerd.
I bet this game
Through the
doesn't have
shrubs.
testicle shots.
It does not.
Rob sticking his nozzle deep into the bunker. Oh no.
Were
Rob
you
walked into
exploded?
death.
I was exploded. Oh god. Please,
But you respawned at the
Medkit,
point that
medkit.
you're at.
No, so basically you start off with your team, and your team are all still here. So like you see my little squad men following me. So when one man dies, you carry on until your squad is all dead. Oh my god, they've
You
just put
possess
so
the
much
next
barbed
I
wire
see
in here.
990 at the top, Rob. Is that like tickets
I'm on
or
fire.
Set
something?
yourself on fire.
I did. I put myself on fire a little bit. Oh!
This boy is on fire.
Yeah, Rob, that 900 and whatever at the top, is that like respawn points
It's
or
not
something?
great, is it?
So
a
this
bad
is spawn
sound-based
points we
street.
have to
I
try and
agree.
capture.
Really bad.
I mean, the number to the left of that, is that like respawn tickets or something?
Oh yeah, so that's respawn tickets. Ooh,
Whoa.
right. So, Author V, here we go.
This is the wins remake.
Right.
Lieutenant Chalmaine.
Here he
Apparently
is.
he's Dexter Lewis.
You're coming in hot. Rob, you're coming way too hot.
Rob, you're on Chalmaine right now, Rob.
Driving with one hand.
What can I say? I'm excited.
Rob, you're like Singapore
Yes,
Chalmaine right now, mate. You need to calm down.
He's got the other one on his throttle.
Oh god, I'm blacking out.
You black it out.
G-forces.
I love that. I love that. Don't you do that in like Ace Combat as well?
Yeah, they did that in a few of these. I think they did that in War Thunder as well, didn't they?
Apparently, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
red-
Oh my god! You fucking what?
He's dead. He's dead.
I thought that said Little David. That was
And out of
David
this
Little.
world.
We didn't do it in Blazing Angels, I don't think, but they might have done it in the second one. I recall this.
Blazing Angels. Just like, oh
I
man, this
left that game.
heaven
Charlie's
is,
Angels.
is dank, friends.
Yep, Dank Heaven we.
Oh god.
Blazing Angels was like World War II Ace Combat, I guess.
I just noticed that said
Kilroy.
you got killed by someone with controller. Is this crossplay?
It is crossplay.
Oh.
Ooh.
The place
Why does it
called.
So
tell you?
how big
It's
is
like-
you said like you've got
you
like a
died
squad with
and
you? Are
using
they
your
all like
controller.
AP? Are they all like NPCs or whatever?
Yeah, so they're NPCs that'll just poddle around behind me until I die, and then I'll either switch onto them or I can switch to
hate
them.
that ladder.
And I'm guessing you also have other players who also have their own squad of people or whatever. What
That's a
the
little
fucking
rough.
that sound effect is exactly what it should make. As you climb that ladder.
No, it's like I'd still
nice.
rather
Oh,
have
good
that
job.
ladder
Damn.
than
Late
the
and
slow
Mr.
ass
Vincent
climbing
live.
in Atomic Heart.
Fucking Randall
I'll
Clark.
take that.
Impressive headshot. But you're supposed to aim for the nut.
Sorry, what did you say about Atomic Heart?
This is
Tom?
kind of cool. I said I'd rather have that goofy ladder animation than the slow ass climbing in Atomic Heart.
Oh god.
Basically, because of the internet, the only thing I know about that game currently, other than being set in Russia and some of the other stuff around it, is that apparently the internet want to bang two robot ballerinas. That's about all I know of Atomic Heart currently.
What?
Yeah.
I've played it a little bit. I was going to show it today, but I decided not to because it's just opened up for me, and now there's like a bunch of stuff to learn. But it's okay. It's on the good side of okay.
Oh god.
Oh,
Man,
you are
that's a
being
lot of
peppered,
gunfire.
mate.
Who's that just standing there like, I love war. This is so
I
exciting.
love war. That was me making that video, Pastry, probably. Someone getting really angry at me. We in that video I'm
love
talking
war.
about, we spent 25 minutes trying to take a plane off, but we kept spawning planes and taking all their tickets. And they were not
wow.
happy about it.
Damn.
People were not happy.
It's a very selfish way to play the game.
We were just like,
One of
let's
the
install this,
vending
play it for
machines wants to
one
bang
video,
the
and then
plane?
uninstall
What?
it.
Right, so this is our capture point, Maelstrom, you were saying about? Like,
What did that guy
we've got
do?
to
He's
get
like
in here and
fucking
stay in here for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, okay. It's kind of reminding me a little bit of like a World War version of Mag
Dead.
in a weird kind of roundabout way, which is a game I enjoyed a lot on the PS3.
Werewolf version of what, sorry?
Massive action game, Mag. It was one of the first shooters to have like 256 player online.
The good thing with this is when you have engineers, you can set up new spawn points.
That was what I wanted to
becomes
ask,
a whole
was,
tactical point.
Obviously, you've got your little squad with you or whatever, but how many like players are on the map?
The gate.
How many? Currently 25?
Okay, so it's sort of like 16 versus 16,
It's
something
like a
like that.
32.
Yeah. But then obviously
Sometimes you
everyone's
do
got
get more,
loads
sometimes
of-
you get less.
Everyone's got loads of people in their squad as well, so I guess that kind of looks like a big battle.
Do you know what this makes me
Nice
think
shot.
of? It's like this is like
Yeah.
Battlefield if Battlefield was chivalry.
Double kill.
In fact, you know, there's a game.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's just the
ladder.
like the chivalry ones where you're storming the castle are really cool, and like this kind of reminds me of that.
256
Oh, I see.
players. Dear God. This
That's
shit
fine,
audio
that's fine.
assault.
Oh, I killed myself.
That's fine, he says.
I thought it had gone off. Right, it's time.
well,
It's
it
time for
did.
Chow Mein 2 Electric Boogaloo.
No, here we go.
Oh fuck.
Time to
planes are
black out
honestly
and crash
so
into a
hard to-
mountain.
It's so hard to control on this. Bad guy.
At least try to take out one of their bases or something.
No,
if
there's
you're gonna
there's
do
there's an enemy
that.
plane.
Oh well, okay. Set menu B.
Fuck's
Oh
sake.
my
You want to aim for the
God.
little circle in front of the plane.
fly.
Are you still
I'm
driving
fucking
with
out,
one
I'm
hand and you got like
sleepy.
one elbow out the window? Like, oh,
no,
yeah,
Rob,
whatever,
don't do
casual D-Day, whatever.
Yeah, that's the
Robin,
one.
don't fall asleep.
I'm just a bit sleepy. on the
Casual
plane.
D-Day, where everyone just turns up wearing what they want.
It's like
Yeah.
pajama day in the
in
office.
there, in there.
Pajama party D-Day.
Oh, I'm hitting him.
Elbows out the window.
Yeah, that's your lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta shoot where he's going, not where he's been.
Shoot where he's going to be.
Not where he doth been
It's
to
like some
be.
4D chess shit. shoot
Yeah.
where you think he might be thinking
there's
of
some-
going, maybe.
So there's some pings there as well. So some people are
It's
asking
really
for help
very
here.
much 3D chess, isn't it?
It's true.
Plane into
No,
his helmet.
Rob, please! You gotta stop skimming the top of
It's
buildings,
fine,
man.
It's fine.
No, it is 4D chess. I'll give you that.
Being the one soldier that turns up in uniform on casual D-Day. Oh, I fucked up.
There's that
He's
soldier
wearing,
that's wearing
like, all
the.
of his medals.
Oh god!
It's got a skull helmet on.
The
on me.
vehicle's
Oh, guys.
on fire.
It's a bit of
Oh,
fire.
dude. No.
It's fine,
Check
let's
it
go
out.
faster, fire.
Rockets.
Can you get out? Can you, like... Oh... Can you
Can bail
change?
out? I did not. Yeah,
Make sure you
yeah,
crash
can.
into a guy on the way down.
Pastry went supersonic.
see, you can-
Yep.
You can press V and you can ping stuff, and you can see that someone's pinged a German tank that's coming in. That's going to be great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Uh,
Tanks, Germany.
They love them tanks.
Thank you very much.
It's got a good look to it as well. I like this.
It
Is
sounds
this-
like someone else is about to crash a fucking plane.
Is this, like,
one of the
a pay-for or free-to-play one, Rob?
free to play,
Nice. I've had a feeling it
and
was.
one of the things
Yeah,
I
it
quite
has-
like
it
about
has
this is
that.
it's got a lot of good design to it. For instance, there's these correct pieces of seawall, and you can actually
Kill your men right next to it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
They,
Jesus.
Oh, that fell apart like Legos.
Nice. I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. And now you've got a new
So
foxhole
what
to fire
actually
into.
first attracted you to a game that you don't need friends to play?
well, you said it right there. I'm just super lonely. Just crushed disappointment every time I try and open up a multiplayer game, and
Wanna play Dark Souls 3? Wanna play Elden Ring?
It's
no.
Wanna play Dark Souls 1?
There's a reason why he's bringing something like this
I'll play Dark Souls
other than some of the other multiplayer games that he plays online, awfully, because he doesn't want to show us
'cause
Dota 2.
Is there like a
Yeah.
regular guy's house up there?
Oh, actually, yeah. So
Oh,
No.
fuck that
Is
guy.
calm because she thinks the USA won World War II
He
on
killed
their own.
Kilroy.
Do I think
That's
that
like
more, bro?
ironic.
Do I think that?
Pastry
Are you inside
is-
my brain?
Pastry is calm. What? Because she fit what?
I don't know.
What happened? I feel like I missed the whole thread of story
That's
here.
like a
Like, I'm
stereo-
not calm.
Are you
That's
calm,
like a
Shane?
stereotype
With this fucking
about
game.
Americans who are like, we won the war. I think that's what it is.
Oh, that guy really fucked that up.
Rootin' tootin' shootin'.
I saw him
I'm
fire a
feeling
shot
he's
and
the
completely
bot.
flub it.
he's the bot, and the player is actually.
We
is
saved
he-
your ass in
He
World War
bunked up.
II.
Throw some fucking dynamite
Oh
at
my
him.
god.
No, it's okay, mate.
That's the one. I get it.
You're gonna hit him with. Oh!
You a question?
You killed Kilroy again.
Kilroy.
So he's been
is
killing
killed.
Kilroy's
Killed Roy.
squad, but that was the guy. That was like the human.
The guy. Now he's
Do you get
gonna
more
tell who
points
to
for
fight.
killing like people over squad mates?
You don't.
I kind of like that though, because that makes you feel like you're still, you're doing well at the game. Whereas like otherwise it'd just be like, you killed an AI, fuck you. Pace, you ready?
Whoa, the bullet holes are
Right.
real
I'm ready.
special here.
Oh my god, look at these decals on the wall. They're crazy.
Right, so
It's like
now
JoJo decals,
switch
but
to my
how
engineer.
much,
It really is like
how much
JoJo
shit
decals.
got through the little window? Like,
So I'm
That
putting up a
would be
spawn point
some-
here, so we've got a spawn point
some
up on the
bullshit
side.
to deal with in a
What?
war, wouldn't it?
Your left hand is constantly doing the weirdest shit. Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa,
He's, like, putting his chi into it.
whoa.
I like how Morpho was like, Jesus fucking Christ, alright, everyone throws newspaper on the floor like an angry Edwardian dad. 'Twas a war joke.
But I don't understand.
Just don't understand where it came from. I've seen a really unprovoked war joke.
Oh, look at it's got like sandbags, craftable sandbags. Is kind of cool.
Weirdly
It's not
enough,
war.
Rob,
Wait.
your game has
We
a
could
lot
get a
in
whole
common
bunch
in
of
my game that
guys.
I'm going to be playing tonight because of that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, these sandbags is pretty cool. If you had like a bunch of guys, you could just like totally play up around the battlefield.
Just build like a wall all the way across the base.
Oh,
Look at this. bad boy.
Don't do it, Rob. Don't do it. Someone's going to ask you a question. Orders
Seals
cancelled.
never
You're
got
too far away
involved
from
in
your
World War
squad.
II.
Or you.
Is Mail
stuck
playing
in the
Fortnite?
foxhole.
No.
I'm a little nerd in the hut there.
He never went up the ladder.
I know. I was ready too. I was like, you ready, Pastry? You're like, yes.
Oh, no, no!
Kill Rob, kill you. Kill Rob.
Oh, he just like took
Kill
it.
Rob.
I like to think this is like some sort of this squad mechanic.
Oh, a
Rumble.
plane just bombed us, and that killed a lot of people.
Time to get back in the plane, I think.
Ooh. Time to.
I can't get back in the plane. Someone is currently in our plane.
crash.
I didn't realize
So it's time for me
the
to get
Beach of
a
Normandy
flamer
had such
and
efficient
go
level
and-
design.
Scuttle into the spawn point.
Yeah, what I was going to say was, oh, actually, no, I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. What the fuck was I saying? I forgot what we were talking about.
It's crafting.
No,
Nuts.
it's gone.
Sandbags. Turtle up.
Love sandbags. That was what I was going to say. Love me sandbags.
Turtle up.
Sandbag.
Talking about the game you were playing. Nah,
Well,
I
all
was
my
sorry,
guys are dead
it's fine.
outside.
I just
Get
completely
back
forgotten,
inside.
like,
Come in.
sidetracked enough.
We captured a strategic.
Oh, that was what I was going to say.
Oh, boys!
I like to think
Bandage
this
up, boys.
this squad mechanic is
shit.
not so much you like video game taking over someone in your squad, but the way it just sort of like quickly whips over to them. It's like Terminator or something. Like you're just like switching on the AI into the other guy. You're switching your like consciousness
much.
into him.
That's how wars will be fought in the future. It'll just be one guy at end his
Just
game.
one guy versus
think
another
they'll,
guy.
Do you think they'll use like? I think there'll be a lot more drones and people controlling them with like.
Yeah,
controllers.
well, we already have that.
Yeah,
That's already a
Silent
thing.
Hill. Sorry, I hear the siren going on.
Yep, there is.
shit. Gotta run. It's Silent Hill. It's about to turn into
I
grates.
gotta
And,
go. Pyramid Head's gonna show.
yeah, it's about to turn into grates. And
No, I can hear
emotional
bombs coming
pain.
down.
I really like that as you're
Hey,
pushing
Rob, have you got my
forward,
radio
they're,
on?
they're kind of getting pushed back, so you're still kind of fighting them on a front that
Yeah.
you're perpetually having to push back against.
Oh, that's another question. Is this like a round based thing, or is this like you keep playing
No,
until
it's
you
square.
you feel like you're done?
Well, he kind of deserves
Yeah, is this
that.
like a perpetual fight, Rob, that you're just joining in, or is this like a round that you're playing until
No,
victory?
this is a round.
Okay. Because there are a lot of games like PlanetSide and that sort of stuff where it's just like there's a war going on forever, and if you log in for a bit, you're fighting in it.
That guy's gonna go.
Yeah, I found that planet side mechanic was kind of, it felt ultimately futile. Maybe it
Yeah,
was a commentary on war, but
I think that was the thing that I simultaneously hate and enjoy about that game is it was like perpetually going on, the map conflict, but it was like you would spend a whole night playing it and like take over a bunch of regions and be like, cool, and then come back on the next morning and they're taking them all back. You're like, well, great.
Yeah. So it didn't feel like you gained anything.
But however, it's time to fly.
But it was fun to play.
Fuck!
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
Alright,
Chow
everyone,
mein
strap
free.
in. Get your chow mein.
For the love of God, please eject when you're about to black out and hit a fucking...
Strap in and get
Just
your
don't press
chow mein.
F because
Rob,
F is eject.
Why don't we just fly over Normandy?
Oh my
It's great.
God, Rob.
Hey, I just expertly shot them with a rocket.
Chow mein free reflux. I mean, I got reflux from that fucking entry.
Oh, I'm going sleepy. Oh. Need to turn.
Dexter Lewis with his fucking G-forces. Yeah, he really is flying this thing one-handed. Like he's going out and pick up chopping F.
it's casual D-Day, fuck!
Casual D-Day, fuck. Right.
Do a loop
okay.
de loop. Estoy looping.
A lot of this game actually tends to be not like who's better. It's more about who's more tactical,
Not yet.
who's got the better
Fucking hell, Sam.
the capture points are set up better and stuff like that.
Pastry is so
We're
calm.
gonna go.
I'm just so relaxed watching Rob kill himself over and over again.
Just knowing that you have won that entire war on your own.
You liven up a bit, Pastry.
I'm sorry.
Rob, he's like going with some sneaky play here. Oh, he looked at it, and he didn't go.
What?
Pastry's desperate. You can climb another ladder.
God,
What?
I thought she's in a coma.
She wants you to climb a ladder.
Hang on, Pastry. Look, I'll go up the ladder, but I need to put up my new
Put your chi into
spawn
it.
point, and then I'll ladder.
The ladder's my favorite character.
I'm using my chi. Hang on.
Wow, wow, wow.
I summoned thee into existence. There you
Slowly
go. Right,
hammering together a spawn point. There we go. Plus 4 building
so-
score.
She main.
There you go, Pastry. Here we go.
Oh, all the runs are the same.
so fucking
Guys.
stupid.
Oh,
Oh, German
How do
tank. That's
people
about
go
time.
up ladders? We need to
I think you
motion
might be in
capture
trouble
this. No, we
if that
fucking
looks at you.
don't. Oh, okay.
In the game of tank versus machine gun, I think you may come up worse.
Unless it's like some sort of massive anti-tank Gatling thing from Gears of War or something. I think you might be in
You
trouble.
might manage to deafen the crew or
Oh
something.
no! He shot the gun off.
Mr. Vincent
Mr.
Live.
Vincent, he's live right now, Rob. He
Probably
stream
is.
sniped you.
he's just sniping it. It's like in here watching Rob.
If I have
He's
time,
in
I
here.
will.
He's
get
in
my
the
own
guest
tank
star.
next
He's
time.
slot number 6 in the guest star.
He's in here with us. He snuck behind enemy lines. How did he do that?
It's amazing.
Little did they know.
We're gonna go fuck him up.
Kono Dioda!
Is it bad that I'm now looking up Mr. Vincent to see if he is live?
Yeah.
Is he
a
lying?
look.
We're gonna stream snipe him.
There is a
See what
Mr.
that gets
Vincent
us.
TTV, but he's not live. He lied.
Oh, he's just lying then, isn't he?
Just a maybe
That's
live as in like
I like how it
Why-
might
why are
be
you just
someone,
walking through barbed
might be someone
wire?
completely
Why?
different. He's just fucking lying, isn't he?
Why?
I love how het up this is making you, Pastry. I might just walk through Purple just for fun. Oh.
It's a little crispy, this one, for us on the preview, just because of all the grass, I think.
Yeah, it's
A
so
little bit.
that was a good voice crack. I think it's one of those things where I've said this before. I
It's
think
time.
smooth video over clear video for me is fine.
For this, yeah.
Like
For me, it just kind of looks like
info-
everything has a fog over it.
yeah, I'd rather
in
have a little
way.
foggy gameplay over like stuttery gameplay, and it seems pretty
bugs.
smooth
Foggy.
still. So I'm happy with that.
Show an example of this fucking plane. Rob, pull up!
Whoa.
So the foggy gameplay made it look like your button on the right hand side of your plane looked like coconut button to me, but it doesn't. It says cockpit heat.
Coconut button.
thought it said coconut button. So press it.
Coconut button. Press the coconut button. There it is.
Rob, what I want you to do
No.
is go upside down and then press eject over top of somebody.
Okay. We're on the...
Oh
That's
my
good.
god.
If you could kill a man with your own flaccid corpse,
Just like
I'd be so
you're like a
happy.
bunker buster at that point. It's like smash you on the concrete.
And I think you just splatter all over it, wouldn't you? Like, you explode like a watermelon.
Oh man.
Right. Ooh.
Oh.
Up. And then up.
Oh, what the fuck?
Space! Rob, you had a parachute.
I did. I'm sorry. Oh, yes.
That is clearly the first time he's ejected from his fucking plane in this game.
It's been so long since I've played this game. I played. Probably the last time I played it was when I had that thing with you, Pastry. So
Whoa,
God knows when that was.
ages ago.
That soldier just did not give a shit.
Ooh, groovier.
Groovier cross.
Nice knowing I won't
47.
hear my incoming demise when I'm in a plane with Pastry. I mean, you will. You'll just hear a different sound. It'll be like an alarm,
Yeah.
like a
We should
siren.
mod like a Dead by Daylight monster in that's just pastry, and it just does that noise when she's close.
When it sees you, it just does a supersonic noise. That'd be terrifying.
What the fuck?
I mean, it would though. If you knew it was a monster.
Just like you, Rob.
Yeah, I just saw.
Oh, the
I
fly
saw
does
Rob
that.
too.
Look at it,
He's just
Gabriel.
crawling into this
Walk away from that
fucking
barbed wire.
barbed wire.
That's how they
It's
get
everywhere.
There's a little president left for you.
Oh, I like the way
Rob.
I like the way the grass folds down. It's
you.
fun.
Yeah, what else
Lovely.
did we see?
It's actually
that in?
genuinely pretty good. Like when you're a sniper hiding in the grass,
neat.
because people can actually genuinely blend in with it rather than in other games where you're just like laying down and you're very obvious.
Or coming
And
thin.
then people just turn their graphics down so that there's no grass.
Yeah, that was
Thin in
a
the chat.
PUBG, wasn't it? Oh my god,
Thin in the
These poor fools. Except Rob
Yeah,
fired
so,
one shot and they all fucking ran. They were like,
Oh,
no.
that's
Well,
Yeah,
it's more
it's
because I'm
the-
clipping on the window.
the Skyrim Thomas the Tank mod, and you reminded me that
Just for
one of the OG
throw some
mods
dynamite out
for
there,
that
Rob, it'll be fun.
was Macho Man dragons, and
Oh,
you had to
those
do
were
it
so
manually.
fucking funny.
Yeah, you had to do it manually, which meant that when they brought
yeah.
out official mod support, even though I deleted it all, I
Nice.
missed a file. So I had all these great like pony dragons and Thomas the Tank dragons, but every now and then I would still hear.
Oh, yeah! Rob's is taking out this entire squad.
Wow, they never saw it coming.
Someone's going
This is their last
ask me a
surprise.
question in a second.
Pilot Chow Mein was last seen embedded in the ground. That's right.
How? I mean, this has got to be
Huddled up. Oh,
this has got to be the AI at this point, right? That none of them have like bothered to even try and fish you out.
yeah.
Often you'll be running around with a full squad and you'll suddenly turn around and you'll be like, oh, I'm on my own. What were the AI doing?
We are just
Fucking
racking
Claymore
up
on the stairs.
points here. It looks like you guys have now taken over the last point as well.
You can hold your breath.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, they've got to get in there. So we've got guys on the corner, but they've got to get into the point and not have anyone on the point from the enemy team.
So that mag game that I played before, we used to play it with Neil,
oh,
and it had up to 128 versus 128 like actual players, which was crazy, but it was also really fun. And
how long did that take to get into a game of? By the way,
it was at the time it was pretty good because it was like pretty popular, but yeah, as the player base dwindled, I can imagine that got bad. We had to stop playing by then.
Yeah.
but there's four of us here.
But I remember the thing was like it split us into two halves of the map, so you'd have 64 people like in a sort of big squad or whatever. They were split up into smaller squads.
Yeah.
And then like another 64 the other side of the map, and then like the other team had the same the other side. And
Oh.
we ran out at a spawn
We
point,
did. We won.
and
You did hit.
Neil pinged a
beat
flashbang
Casual
off the
D-Day.
top of the spawn point that bounced back and into the middle of 64 people.
Oh boy.
Classic Neil.
Like, the thing was, we had voice chat on at the time, and just the voice chat just fucking lit up on fire. Suddenly everyone just go, what the fuck? It was like a cacophony.
That's incredible.
I did it.
But one thing I want to say as well, you also have like different skill trees and stuff you can go down to change your different squads, because all your different squads have different specialties and different stuff that go into it. And I think I've just unlocked. I've unlocked a new tank, I think.
Wow, that poor puma climbing up that steep ass hill. Like, oh god, this fucking sucks.
that is my other tank squad. Okay, we'll take this. We'll take this.
It's ridiculous.
We'll take the steep puma.
Yeah, you got like another 5 minutes if you want to
knackered pussies.
jump in and do some fun.
For fuck's sake.
Hang on. Let's.
Is your tippy top squad Pennsylvania?
Jerome Long.
Is your tippy top squad
Shall we?
Pennsylvania?
Look, the top left is a red keystone.
Is that a
That's a
Pennsylvania
Heinz
thing?
Beads logo.
Is that, yeah, was that what it, was that?
That's
is
the
that like
symbol
Pennsylvania's
for the
flag?
107th Machine Gun Battalion.
Oh.
What time have we got left, Maelstrom?
You got like 5 minutes if you want to jump into something.
I'll
just have a
quickly
look.
jump in and run around in a tank, and you can see
Run
what it's like
around
as
in
well.
a tank. Not drive around it.
Tanks
you want to
are
be in the middle.
hilarious
running around
until
it.
there are people close to you. Then it's very scary. Just because you're like,
very scary.
I can't see the person, and there's a person sticking bombs to me somewhere.
Pennsylvania, full of red stone. That's literally the keystone symbol, and that's the state, or the Keystone State. They signed. They got the Liberty Bell, and they signed all the important papers here. We're really important.
Chow
guys. We
mein
won
in
the
his
whole
tank.
war.
That is.
Fucking chow mein in the tank.
Chow mein in the tank. Like, it opens up, and there's just like slop
It's
inside.
just
Like,
everywhere.
Yeah, just actual chow mein on the floor.
Firing. Well, there was that story about that guy that got killed by spaghetti in a tornado. So maybe it's like that.
Oh, you're in like the
So-
gunner seat.
A guy got killed by
So
spaghetti in a tornado.
I'm on the commander
Yeah,
seat.
that's more or
No,
less
you
So the
are.
it.
commander's actually on the top.
No, it was a
and-
hurricane.
One-handed.
If this guy's on top, Maelstrom, he can be sniped. So you have to switch over at the gunner, and he pops into the tank.
I like how
Anyway,
he just
guy
like,
killed by
is there
spaghetti?
really a guy in a tank who just sits on like a
Yeah.
little stool on top of it? Like, real calm. Just like look down at your legs, Rob, as you're going. He's just like
Yep.
he's sitting just like nice and cross-legged and
Where's
Did he fall into a bin?
Yeah, what the hell is this?
whoa!
I'm
big
the
like
tank is on the top
balloon.
of a hill. Whoa!
Yeah, so
Oscar the Grouch
people
goes to
are,
war.
There's a man named Juan Ruiz
German
who
tank.
became a chef at a Mexican restaurant, but there was like a freak hurricane and the spaghetti flew around so fast that it killed him.
Holy shit, slapped
rough.
to
It's like-
death by spaghetti. That's a horrible
Yeah,
way
he
to die.
was impaled by it. It was like really sharp.
Oh, it was not cooked. I see.
Your killer, fapping man.
Fapping man. That's it.
That's
Chat, we're gonna have to
definitely-
go and kill a fapping man.
That's definitely how Rob would go out.
If I was killed by a fapping man.
No, I thought it was like, how did he die? He was fapping, man.
That's how you would have died had you have gone on that adventure with that cowboy that one time.
Fucking golden boots. Corduroy McGee. What the fuck was his name?
I don't know his name.
Rob doesn't know his name. We almost went with him and then didn't.
But what did he say exactly? Did he say
You
like,
want to go on an
"Go on an
adventure?"
adventure? He really fucking said that?
Yeah, legit. That was exactly what he said. Oh god.
Oh, you're in like this scary tin can like building. I don't like it.
That looks like a room that will explode if you hang out there.
That's definitely.
Him big sneaky, him big cookie.
Poor guy.
Smells like barbecue, boys.
Smells
Imagine someone running around the corner and have got a flamethrower. That'd be a bad.
And you're just laying in the dirt like, shit.
Well, you know what? We're going to be in Pennsylvania for a little while.
Yay! Don't worry, Rob. I'll win this entire war for you with no help from anybody.
Morbo's like, please.
You could hold him up with an egg.
You're so calm, though.
I'm so fucking calm.
Oh. Nice. Dead
You
Bro.
eliminated Dead Bro.
He named himself Dead Bro. He's kind of asking for it.
Dead Bro. He knew.
Oh, my squad. I'm just going to try and pick them before they kill themselves.
God, boom.
So, do they, like,
I live
respawn eventually, or is it, like, once everyone is dead, your squad
no, once
comes
the
back?
squad's dead, that's it. And then, yeah, so basically you'll just... I'm on my own now. James Fisher is a lonely man with
You'll
a
be on your own until
rifle.
James dies, and then you'll be in a different squad or whatever.
To the relay. Oh, decide.
Right, here you go. This is your last
Last run, okay.
your last run in a nice tank, in the chow mein tank.
Nice run with chow mein.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Can you please look at him again as he's driving, because it kills me. His arms on his fucking knees. He's just sat up in like the absolute worst position.
D-Day.
Yeah, it's casual D-Day.
A nice Sunday drive.
He's like the one guy who could definitely get shot in the tank, and he's so calm. He must be pastry.
It must be pastry. That's me.
He's very polite.
Calm D-Day.
D-Day.
Da-da.
Oh!
Games and demons.
Who is driving?
Mum says I'm not allowed to fidget in the tank.
He's like, gee, Willikers, I get to ride in the tank? Oh, boy.
Only if you're calm. Oh god,
Right.
it's shitty James Bond mode.
Anti-infantry time.
Well, mister.
Where the fuck is he?
That guy in the stairs is like, please, though. Please.
Please.
Dead, bro. 1, 2,
Dead bro,
3.
dead bro.
Sure is.
1, 2, the 1, 2, 3 really seals it.
Can you shoot that blimp?
You cannot. Oh.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh. Ah!
What
That's
it's
a,
made out of steel.
That's a decorative blimp.
Huh.
I can't go over the JoJo decals. Now you've pointed out they look like JoJo decals.
What?
They do. They're very.
Oh, fuck!
Casual
Wow.
You got absolutely stunted on there.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Is this what the guy from that one meme sees, where he's like, I don't know who I am or why I'm here, but I must kill? This is so sad.
Did he just run someone over?
Yep.
I feel like he's running a lot of people over.
Oh,
What the fuck is going on? Mr. Sandbag,
Yes?
bring me a dream.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, there was that's on my Dark Souls playlist, and the version that we had was so funny.
Mr. Sandman. Oh, because you have Sleepy Sword, right?
oh.
Oh, I mean, it's
Yes.
Elden Ring. But yeah, no, this is back in the days of OG Dark Souls. We had a big playlist.
Oh.
All right, Rob.
In fact, I still have that Billy.
Do something stylish.
Right.
See him out with a bang. Chow mein man.
Hello, Hasia. Welcome in.
You are leaving the battle.
Welcome to the Box Station.
So do something stylish, Rob. Leave the map and drive into a wall.
Oh, God, there's a lot of people!
Change to the gun! Okay.
Holy shit!
It's all
I
logo now.
just knew that there would be a lot of bad guys there. So yeah, that's enlisted, everyone.
Oh, that was good.
It's a free game. You get it from Gaijin. It's the same people who made War Thunder and all the other stuff like that. So yeah, you can pick that up for free. It's
Money
pretty fun.
launderers, yes.
Are
Very
they?
good.
Well, yeah.
No,
So
it's
yeah,
World of
Money.
Tanks was originally made as a money laundering game. I found that out. That was and then they were like, "Oh wait, people like this," and then they just took it seriously.
Nice.
Pastry remained calm. You would have won.
I read that someplace.
All right. Well,
Let's load a game.
we're going to put a Logicoma up next. Logicoma.
Yeah.
Let's
Lest
get
we
you.
forget.
Let's get you on stream here.
Where's my
Get
OBS?
your audio.
My OBS.
Got me? Yeah.
I think we're good.
First of
Well,
all,
I don't know if you got
yeah.
your audio yet. We'll find out. But what you bringing for us today, Logicoma?
Lest we forget, first of all. 1886 to 1916. That was 6:86 p.m. till 7:16 p.m. Didn't last long. Anyway, well, I'm not sure. I got a few demos, and I'm going to just load one up and see how long it is. Let's just make sure
Oh, you got
this
some Next
captures
Fest
all of it.
stuff?
Yeah, little bits, but also there's stuff that I just see on Twitter. I follow a lot of like indie devs on Twitter, and sometimes you just see stuff that like, hey, my demo's out, and it's just some random shit that you've never heard of. So I was like, okay, I'll play one of those. Just bear with me because I have to set all this audio capture-y stuff up. And I've not played this before, so I have no idea what it's supposed to sound like. Let's press this button, and then this button, and this button.
That sounded
Oh
magical.
boy, this doesn't look good because I had to change my screen resolution. Bam! This is Ribby.
Ribby.
She's a frog.
Ribby the frog. Yeah. So
That's pretty
I
cute.
need chat. There we go.
Oh, it's got
So,
like
yeah, I
a
follow a lot
it's got like a retro filter on or something. I like it.
Yeah,
Go
it's.
to war in a plane?
I don't know. It's got a, so yeah. I
Oh,
follow a lot of
Chow Mein.
indies, and this is just one of those where you see a person that's like, "Hey, my game's coming out," and it's this. And
This
it
game's
seems cool.
supposed to have such extreme borders around it.
Well, it was in a tiny window, so I'm not
Because
sure.
in the bottom right of the capture, we've got like a, a Steam message that's freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually a
Oh,
tiny
there we go,
little
yeah.
window.
Oh, there you go.
I've, wait, is that fixed?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's. If I full screen it, well, okay. This is the problem. I can't make it big. Oh, I can. I've got a ducky button. Wait.
Ducky button.
Why did? Why did it,
scaling.
I've
Ducky
got a
button.
not even open right now. Let me fix that. That'll fix this. Plus the skill is good. So yeah, here's Ribby. I don't know anything about it. It's got great music so far, and it looks
I
nice.
like the music.
It looks cute.
Plus the
If you
story.
if you hold your hand up and you block out her face, it looks like the frog has big teeth, like.
Yeah, bug teeth.
There we go. That's better.
I need a dentist.
This is really good music.
I'm enjoying it.
Right.
She's forgetful.
It's not how you spell sink. Cinch. Cinch your monitor
Cinch
up here.
monitor.
Right. Controller
They're
work.
a frog.
Let's see what Ribby's all
Let's
about.
start a new game of Ribby.
Caro, Caro. Oh,
Oh,
hold on. I'm on my way. It's got text.
Text.
I feel like it's going to have a lot of dialogue.
it's got like some Mega Man ass music. I love it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rebecca, but everyone just calls me Ribby. I'm a frog.
I'm a frog.
Okay, it's nice to meet you. As I'm sure you've probably noticed, this game is about, well, me.
She knows?
Orthothy is now playing Sid Meier's Civilization 6, so that covers up half the screen when it pops up. However, despite what the title implies,
Just gonna close fucking OBS and put the launcher button on Steam.
so I'd like to learn about you if you don't mind.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Shiny
wish
Hassio
list,
said is
yeah.
now on wish list. He's seen 7 seconds of this and he's in.
First
I'm
things
in.
first. What do you look like, or how do you like to present?
Merry
Well-
Christmas. Oh,
Huh?
shit.
Are you
Oh.
masculine, androgynous, or feminine?
Interesting.
Let's just go here. Super cool. You look great. Super handsome. I sure do. Next
That's
up, what's your
right.
name?
Oh, you've got to come up with a
Chow.
frog pun for your name.
Chow mein.
Or chow mein.
Oh,
that's also a valid option.
Where's the link to the full screen thing?
Go on the admin chat, Rob. It's like the first clickable link from the news messages.
Chow mein.
Chow mein.
You got it?
Got it. So, your name is Chow mein?
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's great to meet you, Chow mein. The hero of the day, Chow mein, really.
Pilot extraordinaire.
Okay, what's your favorite food?
What's your favorite food, Chow mein?
Mine's grapes.
Well, please
Chow
tell
mein.
me.
We've got a theme happening in today's show, I see.
Author V set the bar, and we continue to run with it.
Oh, that's amazing.
And that's work now, Maelstrom. Thank you. That's great.
Oh, your favorite food is
Weird.
That sounds delicious.
Oh,
Thank you.
Okay, coming on to us.
Yeah, I was going to say. Don't know how to take that anymore.
What's your favorite color?
Chow mein!
Your favorite food is you? I wouldn't mind a piece of you.
Wait, there were hidden colors.
Ooh.
Obviously green.
Obviously green.
I like that you
Because
get to choose
frogs are
black
green.
and white. Neither are
Oh,
colors.
you like that one?
Yep.
I'm gonna pick green because green, froggy green.
Undertale
Super pretty.
Earthbound
It suits me well,
vibes. I
don't
guess
you
we'll
think?
see. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what this game is going to play.
Would you like to use this composite filter, or do you want it turned off? Let's get it off
it
because
Oh.
for the stream,
man.
it looks better this way. I think.
Yeah,
I like the filter.
I'm a big
but
fan of
It's so bright.
making it look like CRTs for pixels. I don't think pixel art looks
I
good.
like
with
it.
But you do you,
but
man.
I felt like
It's your
I
game.
was looking at green, and it was like I felt like it was just blowing up the resolution, and it looked like low res.
Might look better on
The frog
stream as
looks
well.
sad now.
It does, yeah.
This pixel art's really pretty anyway.
This guy's got a
I think so
mustache.
too.
Why?
One more for fun. Let's see. What's the name of someone you hold near and dear to your heart? Oh, that's easy.
Chow mein. Oh, you're
You
so fast with
conceited
the tippy
bastard.
taps.
Ooh, Chow mein. For
For
sure.
sure.
Wow, that's a lovely name. They sound really special. Thank you for sharing. What about you? Oh, me?
I'm really into chow mein.
Who's the one doing the interview here? Hee. Anyways, I think that's pretty much wraps
And then
up
it goes,
everything I wanted
that's
to
the end of
ask
the
you.
demo. Thanks for playing.
Thanks for doing this interview with me. I think we've already become great friends. Wouldn't
We've
you agree,
harvested your
Ribbit?
data. We're out of
If
here.
this game was on a spectrum, that would actually still be quite impressive.
Yeah.
I don't have too many friends of my own, so thanks for hanging out with me and for downloading my game. Whoa there, Froggy.
Whoa.
Rebecca, if that is your real name.
Why
The
did
fourth
we go
wall
with
It's only so thin.
that line spacing? Hope you enjoy it. It's like, please,
Let's
come
get
on.
into the game. Well, it's very charming so far. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I like the music. I like the art style. It's got a Game Boy
The
sort of
filter-
filter look to it, which I don't mind.
The filter's good, but wow, this pixel art is also very, very nice without it as well.
Dot, dot, dot.
Oh,
Whoa. The quiet wind. Does someone want to read this?
I'll go for it. The quiet
Yeah.
wind blew cold against the dark tree trunks, filling the air with a quiet rustling of leaves. A faint light in the sky shined brightly onto the flowers, and the silence was broken by a small, uncertain croak.
Word.
Ooh. Click.
Colonel.
Ungermax. Where am I? I'll do Rebecca.
Someone else do the next character that shows up. I'll be narrator.
Seems like a really big forest. How did I get here? I don't remember a thing. Well, just sitting around won't help anything. Ribby took a deep breath. Oh, you're the narrator.
I helped.
Oh.
Give up and die! I kind of wanted to press it.
Give up and die. You're chow mein.
Dude. Really?
You gave me the option.
Okay, I guess. Fine. Yeah.
Here.
What?
Game over.
Is that what you wanted? Yes. Jerk face. Try again.
That's
What
good.
the hell?
Oh, I think I actually lost.
Chow mein. That was the quickest.
It's
chow
gonna
mein
start you
so
again,
far.
yeah. That's funny. The wind cold, whatever. Get on with it.
Just in the forever loop. Give up and die. Give up and die. Give up and die.
Stands up.
I wonder if it would be a different
Small
response.
Rita.
glimmer of hope, Ribby stood up to her feet, tightening the hood of her jacket.
And what a fucking jacket that is. I guess let's get going. I don't know what kind of game this
I
is
have
going to be.
no idea yet.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh,
Here we go. Use the arrow keys to move and Z to interact. I have a controller, and that works. I guess let's get a move on.
Let's doodle.
Whoa.
What's that?
Oh, we got earthboundy menus like that.
Ayo.
Moving pics.
Picture gallery. I love the artwork. It's really nice.
It's
Look at the
cute.
frogs in
Friend.
the background.
It's your friend, Chow Mei.
Chow Mei the dog!
You like
Hey,
fancy stuff.
hi, dislikes hee bad.
Ribby considers you
We're
a friend
friends.
and trusts you completely. Or deeply, rather, sorry.
Good for us. Right.
You're like a frog demon now.
You'll never
Yeah, I
believe
have
what
the
this
teeth. I was
is.
just thinking it looks like teeth.
Games and demons.
Alright. If you ever get lost, just remember this super helpful, simple tip.
What have you had today?
Oh,
Nothing. I had chicken.
Hee
good.
Good. Bad to speak.
I appreciate it. Thanks. Wow, thanks so much. I'm out. Let's go this way.
Yeet.
Enthralling. Truly a remarkable feat of nature.
Trees.
Why did the leaves come off only of this one? I'm stumped.
Is that tree
That's a tree
joke?
dirt. Yeah. Interacting with objects is important to learning new things. Try interacting with everything, like these trees maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we done that. We get it. This one is tremendous. Ah, I see.
It's balancing the audio a bit, chat. Hopefully that's alright.
This is really loud for me actually, so
Sorry, I turned it
turned
down.
it down.
I kind of want to turn it down for me.
Oh yeah, do
So
it in the
I'm
menu
gonna
if you
just
want.
fuck
No,
over
turn it
that.
back up.
I got a minute.
Frog teeth.
Oh, I missed that. Yeah, that's better.
There it is.
That was destroying my ears. Right. Yep. Guatemalan fur. So pretty. These aren't native for here. Where did this come from? What's this? Photo get.
Photo get.
You found picture number 3. Take a look at all your pictures in the photo gallery. Okay, so what's this all about? There's only like 8 pictures.
Okay.
Fuck! Wait!
Is it good?
Alright, never mind. Maybe we have a new contender for the thumbnail!
Rebecca,
Made it like a metal.
I trusted you. You were my friend. Dislikes heights and meanies. It's pastry. Likes
man.
grapes and sunrises. No bully.
No bully.
Warning,
Seal.
cave sealed.
What is this game
This sign
called?
would
This is
stop
called
me.
Ribby.
Nobody's sharing this pastry.
What the fuck? Look at her face!
Don't tell anyone.
I can't
That is a-
read.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why?
This fence is too high to climb. Maybe we can open this with a switch.
A frog, hop over
I
it.
thought I said sandwich. I don't know. I wasn't reading it properly. We can open this with a
What's this all
sandwich.
about? I'll name this one Ben. I feel like
Ben.
it's going to be a small game. I feel like I have to.
Is this a
interact with
demo
everything.
or is this the full game?
This is the demo, yeah. Hey girl, if I was a tree in this forest, would you hear me falling for you? Blushes again.
Yeah,
just blush?
I'm really,
I'm 12.
I'm really gay.
Oh,
Undertale vibes now for
the
sure.
sign responded to
The sign
us.
just disappeared and ran away.
The sign said "oh" and then disappeared. Like what the fuck?
Oh, well, that's the sign.
This one's Liv.
Live.
Archie. I think this is like generic tree response now.
Yeah.
Oh no, this one Loser. That isn't nice. How about Mr. Silly?
Mr. Silly.
Or loser the tree.
Treasure.
Yo, is that treasure? Scattered throughout the world are various collectible photos. See if you can find them all. Yep.
Oh boy.
I'm on board for that.
Which US president should we find this time?
Who's it gonna be?
Who is it? Who is, guys? Is it
We've
gonna be another
unlocked George
president?
Bush
or is it
Sr..
just random?
What are we doing?
Should we guess?
Vikings, please.
It's Barack Obama again.
Where is this coming from?
I think your camera's broken. Full screen it again.
Got me fucked up.
Wait, look, that is good. Time played plenty. Fat Stacks dozens.
Stacks. Oh, my head. Game
I want to
of the year.
explore. I want to save. Just.
You don't
Okay,
want to lose
that's-
some of those pictures of Barack Obama you found.
I just want to make sure it doesn't do like goof on me in the menu. Like, I've got a
God.
headache.
Maybe they
Good job,
didn't add
Ruby.
the pictures yet, so they had one stock image. But why is it Obama? That doesn't make any sense.
It's stock images of a fucking tree.
This one has a
Geometry.
strange curvy geometry.
Oh man.
Oh wait, here we go.
Leave me alone.
Haha, made you look.
Great.
Well,
Right.
got you.
Was this one made in a factory?
Boo.
True puns.
Fuck.
I've killed hundreds. What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Moving on.
You're my friend. Use me. Wait, can I just get a screen grab of this right quick? There we go.
Keep going with World War II, please.
I thought it was going to be a nice game. This one is clearly Market's territory.
Boo.
Who the fuck is this?
Narrator, please.
Oh, a hunched over older woman stands quietly gazing around the large forest.
Excuse
I have a
me.
lot of work to do. I'm okay
Who
with
wants
it.
to be an old woman?
Go on, pastry.
Oh. Hello there, young one. What are you doing in an unsettling place like this? Also, I'm
Oh,
a
team
demon
bat.
and or a bat.
It's been in the teacup.
I got a little lost. I don't know where I am or how I got here. Or how
want
to
this
get back
picture of
home.
Obama?
And I just don't know.
This picture of Obama.
Hey,
I've got several.
don't you worry about the thing, sweetheart. We'll get it all figured out. Every dog has its day, but let's take it slow.
Let's get a picture together.
How about some introductions, yeah?
Holding!
Names Blanched. I'm there. Wait, I'm the bear!
No!
Just a bit south of here. Don't know if you've heard of it.
Pastry, we've told
Yeah,
you
no.
about sneaking your own projects into this show. You can't do that.
How did you know? I didn't. I did nothing.
I'm surprised. Not too many people in Providence Peaks are familiar with us.
Prominence Peaks.
Ah, maybe you
Prominence
really ain't
Peaks.
from around here. It's the whole wide mountain range we live on. Spans over a few cities and towns.
Hmm.
Old Egg Town, Wild Bubba Caves, Maya City, Sunrise Valley, to name a few.
I can't fucking believe Old Egg is Old Egg.
My fucking face hurts. No matter where you're from, everyone's got a story on these mountains.
I'm really far from home, huh?
I have not taken in
now.
a single thing this character has said.
Worrying's not gonna do you much good. I'll help you get home, but I can only go so far. These old bones ain't getting any younger.
Lady, you can fly.
I would really appreciate that. Thank you.
Don't mention it, dearie. Now, let's make hay.
Is that a thing? Is that a saying?
It's hay.
Right behind you.
That is a saying. I know.
Okay.
I know that as a farmer.
Oh, okay.
Making hay while the sun shines.
New
That's a
friend.
thing.
Yo, new friend.
There are bones.
You've made a
and
new
wings,
friend.
too.
Congratulations. You can see all the friends you've made in your menu. You suddenly
Are
You
feel
gonna
what's
turn into
later.
Obama?
The tense air relaxes a little bit.
If she shows up as Obama, okay.
Bang!
She likes being old women.
What?
But dislikes dust dentists.
I assume that's two different things. Two individual dislikes.
Old women?
It's not that she likes being old women. I think that's being old and women.
Forrest takes it that away. It's not like I like you or anything. Sundary's line. Is there a photo in the lake? I need another picture of Obama.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
We need
Wouldn't it be
Bosco
amazing
Obama.
if they were the only two pictures of Obama as well?
Yeah,
Everything
that's
else
the
is
best.
normal.
Like if I get one and it's not, that's like the best bamboozle. All of a sudden, this forest doesn't seem all too bad when someone's by my side. Thank you for helping me.
Doesn't like dusty dentists. Yeah.
For sure, but don't count your chickens before they've hatched. This place has a lot of interesting
Rob, is that
characters
a
hanging
saying
around.
as a farmer?
Legit farm saying. Yep, legit farmer saying.
Good man.
If you don't mind my asking, what are you doing out here? Regret picking this voice.
I need a break from the town. All my residents are lovely, but everyone in Old Egg loves to gossip like there's no tomorrow.
Her eyes look like eggs.
It always
They do.
yada this, yada yada that ain't good for your mind. I've come out here sometimes to get away from it all.
I feel like this game's having like an identity crisis.
I see.
Like most of the dialogue is completely normal.
You gotta be mindful, darling. Taking care of your brain is just as important as taking care of your body. Wish more people realize that.
How can I take care of my brain when you keep giving me pictures of Obama?
Most of this game is like normal text, and then you've got "I've killed hundreds" and pictures of Obama and shit.
I've killed
You can
hundreds.
feed a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Farmer approved.
Farmer approved. We need like a
does
graphic
that
that
mean?
comes up on screen.
You can't convince everyone. Some people are gonna go on about themselves their own way. Just gotta learn to live with each other, differences aside.
Based grandma.
Now enough of this serious mumbo jumbo. Slap a smile on that face and let's hightail it to Old Egg Town, hmm?
I can't wait to get to Old Egg Town. Right.
I figure this room has a puzzle of sorts, seeing as I'm old and frail. This one's all
You gotta keep up your farmer
I can tell
approvedness,
you're a
Rob.
smart one.
She's not even old. She's 60. Just leave it to me.
I mean, I guess 60 is like reasonably old.
It's getting on a bit, but it's not like frail.
Not like dead.
You make like a tree and go to heck. It says pastry.
What the fuck?
Never gets old.
I'm a frog now.
I wonder if trees have feelings. I need to know. There's a squirrel in this one. I'll call him Evan. There has to be another Obama picture. You stood on your tippy toes and reached high into the branches.
Yeah?
Oh shit!
Oh, it's gonna be. I hope this isn't Obama, but I feel like it's gonna be Obama.
I think it's probably.
It's Obama.
Fuck's sake. Just losing my mind.
Why? Yeah.
Yet another work of art. Yeah.
Yeah, that
okay. What's
Obama.
this?
Oh,
Onto
under
the
switch.
square!
I was expecting the square to give me sass for rolling a boulder onto it.
Great work,
It really
let's
does give me
keep
Undertale
going.
vibes of this sort of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I love this. I'm sold. Some
More
more
boulders?
boulders?
Seems like it. Put your thinking cap on, dear. Once again, my brain is deteriorating.
I feel that.
Basically dead.
Finally, I'll wait over here for you. Let me know if you need to reset it.
Alright. Sure.
Need old Blanchy to bail you out? No worries.
Alright, so yeah, resets it, so that was pointless. You caught a strange aroma in the leaves.
The aroma of Obama. The smell of Obama in the leaf.
That is good shit.
Oh my
A work of art.
lord.
How do you ABS?
Oh shit!
think
I think I already
fucked
fucked
it.
up. I didn't
Help me.
realize that.
Bail me out. Bail me out. I fucked it.
Help! I'm not good at these.
I fucked it again.
I don't know. I think
get
you
it,
can
I
probably
get it.
still recover it somehow. But
Can he photobomb? Yes, he can.
push that one,
Like-
and then push the one below it, and then push the other one up.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Now what?
Now push that. Push that one sideways, and that one then all the way. There you go.
Oh!
Ah! I didn't even look at the
Supersonic.
puzzle.
I haven't heard Pastry get that excited since D-Day.
No, she was pretty calm.
These puzzles
already.
are no match for us, right,
Casual
Blanche?
D-Day.
Blanche?
I'm dead, dearie.
Well, there she is.
Yeah, I'm coming. Forgive my old bones, Rib. I usually don't hike out this far.
That's okay, we're almost through the forest, yeah?
I think so. We're definitely getting closer. Are you kidding me with these fucking rocks? Once again, old Blanche will make herself useful
How do
by
you-
resetting the
How's she
puzzle.
doing that? Is she like picking them all
I
back
don't
up
know,
again?
magic.
Don't ask
Tee
questions.
Blanche in a
You're
golden
the cat's
goals.
meow, sweetheart. Show these rocks what you're made of.
The cat's pajamas. You can count on me.
Ain't that the truth?
I want more farmer-approved dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enough of this. Don't tell me what to do.
Cat's meow.
Stop looking at the trees.
Fuck off. Okay.
Where are you? You just getting
and that
through?
one up.
Just push that one up in the middle, and then push it to the side. Middle one.
No, push
No,
that one
you
up, and then the next one across. No, then down, and then the other one across all the way. Then that one up.
Oh!
Yeah,
And then-
I mean that's one way to
kick
do it. You could have done it just by pushing the middle one as
No,
well. but-
if I pushed that one up, I wouldn't have been able to get around this, but I guess it could
Yeah.
work both ways. I
Oh,
love you.
I love you.
You're 12.
Yeah.
I'm 12. Will the pain ever end? Well, that's different.
Jesus.
If you read this message, send a DM to Octolivy with the message random tree event, and I'll give you a goodie.
Well,
So
there
I
you
want to
go.
do that. I'll do that. Let me just screenshot this. I'll do it.
I had a little cough after that. That was good.
You're gonna get a picture of Obama, aren't you?
I hope so.
You get a
Worse.
picture of Obama.
Just never ends, does it? Come on, Blanche, keep up.
Oh,
Huff.
I think she's having a rough time.
I don't know how you do it, kid. I'm not as nimble as I
She gonna die?
used to.
I think she might die. Do you want to rest for a second? I don't mind waiting.
No, it's quite all right. I just need to catch.
You just tired your old
In the
granddad
bin.
out.
Picture of Bernie Sanders to frame.
Why don't you go on ahead? I'll catch up with you.
You aren't you gonna die, Blanche?
This room is a little tricky. This is where most people get lost. But there's a key to remembering it.
She is like some sort of
What
bat,
is it?
so maybe like 60 is really fucking old for a bat.
Yeah.
Just remember these simple words. Now listen close.
She's baby
here.
farmer approved.
She's gonna die, isn't she?
They are. Let's leave. Unless we really
Whoa,
want to die.
what the fuck?
Do you understand?
Let's leave. Left, up, right, down.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless we really want to die.
You got it.
Well, a bat's lifespan is about 20 to 30 years.
Yeah, she's fucking decrepit
I
then.
know it sounds a little crazy, but that's how I remember. If you need to hear them again, just let me know.
Left, up, right, down.
Yep.
I was really expecting her to die.
The world record bat
Lord.
lifespan was 41 years. Just so you know.
This is a confusing forest. Even I don't know where I am. You're a sign.
No. Oh, I thought you were going right. I was like, no.
Shut up and go away, okay?
Wow.
Damn.
Getting real sick of these trees.
It's me hiking for like more than an hour.
Maybe this tree will tell me where to go. It won't.
Left.
How the heck you got Uncle Snoots
Uncle Snoots in the fucking lang?
You ain't got no Pookle Noots.
What?
How the heck you going to...
Rob, is that farmer approved?
Snoots if you ain't got no vocal notes.
I will name you Tickle.
Give me a photo, damn it.
Oh, this one has a little pond next to it. Well, they're also unique.
Oh, Ben.
More trees.
You looked between the gaps on the bench. Oh, baby! You found picture number 8. What's it gonna be? It's Obama.
Yeah, he
Fuck's sake.
This one smells like doo-doo, wee-wee, yucky, yucky, ooh.
Ooh.
This one smells like home.
We're the one right next to the one that smells like piss.
What's strange about this one?
Oh my god.
Blushes. No, blushes. Waves shyly. I don't know where the bench for that came from. Who's going to sit there?
That's right down.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. We ran out of dialogue, I see.
Just ran out of dialogue for these trees. Okay, I'm really getting tired of these trees. Same as ever. I'm not stopping. Haha, you're lost. Haha, die. Right.
Then down the last.
Hit it.
Oh, so close. Don't mess it all up now. Withering. Just die already.
Wow.
Oh.
Rebecca, you're not nice sometimes,
Hooray!
you know?
That's better be a photo in there.
Hey.
Blanche? Yeah, better be.
I'm good. What's up, dearie?
How did you get up here?
There's more than one way to skin a cat, dearie.
Farmer approved.
Never mind.
Rob,
Are
I
you
don't know
ready
if
to
you
get
have the
going?
stream up.
See, I'm first.
You said farmer approved, so I'm
Farmer
flashing farmer approved on the screen.
I don't know that other thing.
What's your favorite pastry? Mine is scones or pastry.
Pastry.
What's your favorite pastry?
What's your favorite pasta treat?
It's a conspiracy. Shut up, ugly. Wow.
Oh.
My favorite pastry is chow mein.
Whatever. Okay. She's getting sick of me talking to trees. Ring ding ding da ba. What's going on? Oh.
Oh God,
It's the
no,
crazy frog.
no, no, no!
Probably pastry is my fave. Thank you, Helsa.
I'm not saying crazy frog.
Obama.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom,
Only 2 more
you
Obamas.
got like
Selection.
3 to 5 minutes ish left on your timer. Can we get all the Obama pictures?
I don't know. I'll try. Are we out? Alright, let's just get through this. This is the edge of the forest. Once we go through here, we'll just be about to Old Egg Town. I want to see Old Egg Town. I'm ready whenever you are. Did you have anything to do first?
Ready, Freddy?
Actually,
you want to look at the trees?
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
look at the trees. Because he might be in there.
you shoved your hands around all willy-nilly and a branch. You said, oh, what's this?
Oh, bam!
Photo get.
Obama.
I swear, one of these has to not be Obama. You have to pick 2 and he's... Come on. Just please.
Maybe I missed it earlier.
Maybe they'll all combine into
This is
one
like a
giant
wildlife. I
Obama
live in the
picture.
country. Sometimes I really wonder if people like me. I mean, I have friends, but I just really don't know. I care too much about what others think of me. I know I shouldn't, but it's hard. I just hope no one finds out the truth about me.
Oh,
Thanks for listening, Tree.
Jesus.
Thank you, Tree.
No!
Leaf.
Just leave me alone. Okay.
Leaf.
You had Leaf.
I
It was right
guarantee
there.
there's something interesting about this one. This tree has a nice personality. I don't get that picture. Maybe it's down here.
You need to
It
talk
might
to
be in
Wade.
Old Egg Town.
Yeah, it could have been.
I wonder if we're
earlier.
going to have
We
Old
missed
Egg
it.
Town or if that'll be the end of the demo.
Master, check
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah.
Discord?
He sent me
Let's
Farmer,
hightail it out of
Farmer
here. I don't know about
Improved
you, but I'm hungry
sticker.
than a woodpecker with a headache. I'm so excited for you to meet everyone in town. It's a quiet little place, but lots of livelihood. Real good people. Just remember not to get caught up in all the gossip. Hee hee, I'll do my best. That's the spirit, doll. You know, I think you'll fit in with everyone just fine. If you're ever lost or confused or scared, know that you'll always have a home with me, honey. Thank you, Blanche. I'm super glad we've become friends. Me too, darling. Now come on, we gotta get going. Maybe we can...
Uh-oh.
Obama.
Oh.
What happened?
I bet you weren't expecting this. Former U.S. President.
What, the name is
What's
Sam
the
Hill?
name of Sam Hill?
What was that? That sounded like a monster.
Monster.
You hear that, Rib?
Hear that, Rip?
Oh, sorry.
Sounds like
Wait.
footsteps. I'm just going through it.
Speed run.
I want to see what else the game has to offer before our time's up.
Is he okay?
Fiery Obama?
Who the frick are you?
Get out of my way! I'm walking here!
Oh, sorry, we were just... I don't... Wait.
Whoa!
What?
Yeah, dialogue. He was like, I don't care.
Oh, it was just that one line.
Oh.
No, listen here, you rascal. That's nowhere to talk to a lady. I should wash your mouth out with soap.
Yuck.
I don't give a crap. You're frickin'
Whoa!
ugly. And I don't
No.
like you.
No.
Oh, people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw
Oh!
stones down. What does that mean? You're not making sense. Just get out of my way. What's going on? Why are you so upset? And who are you? I don't have to freaking explain anything to you. My stupid parents are being stupid and won't give me any freaking money.
I don't give a fresh
Oh, I see.
Obama what you think, old lady.
My dad is a big, fat pile of nuts.
No.
Now, if you don't freaking
Nah.
get out of the way, I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson.
Does this game actually have combat in it?
You want to talk big tough guy? I'd like to see you try. I'll Ribby here. I'll whoop you faster than a groundhog at Santa Cabbage
Rob?
convention.
Is that farmer approved?
Farmer approved. Farmer
Nice.
approved.
Wait, Blanche, I don't think that's the best.
Whoa! I love that this guy
I'm
has
gonna teach you a
dialogue for no
freaking
reason.
lesson. All right, we got combat. This is a nice last thing to end.
Yeah,
on, I
this will be
guess.
good.
Yeah.
Hothead versus
Ribby
Ribby.
versus Hothead. I think it is doing an Undertale thing, if I recall.
Oh.
Shucks.
Amazing.
Yeah, man, you
No,
fucking you son of a bitch.
Thanks for checking out the silly thing, and I hope you continue to follow Dev. Yeah, I will. I like this a lot. Yeah, there was a screenshot I saw the other day, and I think it had sort of dialogue or combat options, but I can't remember if that was just a shop or a goof or whatever. But it definitely seems pretty humorous, and I appreciate the Obama dwells. So one last time, that was
Obama
Ribby the game,
pictures,
the
for
demo.
fuck's sake.
Beautiful music.
Oh.
Really cool little sense of humor. Yeah, best of luck
Rob T.
developing your game.
Just
And
sad
before
we
I go-
didn't get all of the Obamas.
I need to press the button because my mouse has disappeared.
Uh-oh. Curse
Yeah, I can't do anything now.
I hope
It's
when you
because of-
DM them, you get the missing photo.
Please.
Here's
Yes, don't
picture
forget
number
to
2.
DM them.
What's the scaling
so
does this thing where my mouse disappears and I can't remember how to fix it?
I
Alt F4?
don't know. Task manager, it maybe.
I've gotten a DM. What is it? Obama.3.
Oh, it's back.
Thank you,
I'm pressing my like fade out button, but I don't know if you're trying to show something on screen before we go.
Fine, you go ahead and fade out. I was gonna do the chow mein rip thing again,
Oh,
but I
okay.
can't.
Oh.
So-
Rest in peace, Chow Mein.
It's also rest in peace, Chow Mein.
All right. Let me.
Oh, I remember. You have to open Task Manager. That brings the cursor back.
You're getting crackles again, Tom.
I think it's
Yeah,
only
I
when
can't do
he's
anything about that,
switching between things.
Oh, okay.
Let's move pastry on into
That's me.
guest slot 1.
The stream is now live. Say hi to the viewers. Hi, viewers.
Hello.
All right, pastry, you are
Hi,
on stream.
viewers.
What?
All right, it is good. Is it
It's
my
good.
purple?
We don't know if you have audio
Okay.
until you get in the game, but what are you bringing? What have you got?
Well, I don't really have anything new to bring to the table today. I'm trying
Here
to
we go to
kick my own
Disneyland.
butt. No, I'm trying to kick my own butt.
Gosh,
into
my
finally
balls
beating a
are
certain
getting-
game. No, it's not. It's not. I'm not gonna beat it today, but maybe it'll inspire me to actually keep
Elder
playing
Rings?
it. Huh?
Oh shit!
Ah! Now let me set this up because I have to play with a controller. So let me set up Discord.
Rob's like, fuck.
so it is appropriate.
God damn it.
Well, I'm going to go make a coffee, so...
Rob, you get the hell back here.
yes, coach.
Okay. Yes, coach. That's
Hey,
right.
look, Rob, to be
And,
fair, you've been watching Dark Souls for years, mate, and not playing it. So that's,
Wait, I would like
That's
to
fine.
be able to
I know,
see
I know, yeah,
Chat
unfortunately.
Which one is this?
How do I do this? This is
It's
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. I still haven't beaten this game. I'm not gonna try to fight Melania. I still
should
haven't
you be
beaten
sending
her.
your audio at this point, pastry?
Yes. Is it not there?
Have you changed it on your audio capture source thing in the OBS?
In OBS?
Yeah, there's like an
I just, like-
application audio capture thing that you need to change to your exe.
Well, how do I
Should be
do
right next to
that?
your game capture source.
Right. Okay, so game audio, and then what do I do with it?
Double click it and then change it to Elden Ring.
Double click. Oh, okay, I see. Thank you. It was still on Valheim. How is it picking up Disney then if it was still
There
on
we
Valheim?
go. I think it just probably
I am
defaulted back
legit
to
gonna
something
make a
because
cup
it
of-
didn't find it.
I'm
Let's
just going to make a cup of tea. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to go get a cup of tea. I'll be back.
Yeah, no.
Don't get up my phone. Don't stare at me. Oh, I'm sorry. Just go back to the bird cage.
Try smack a wall for me, pastry. Let me see
Go
what your
back to
audio
the bird
level's like.
cage, isn't it?
Alright, yeah, that seems good. Good audio level.
I tried to send a DM, but it didn't let me do it.
You don't get any good
you
stuff.
have to be their friend? Right, so I left off...
By the way,
like,
anyone who
story-wise
cares about
here.
Elden Ring spoilers, this is pretty late in the game.
Oh, yeah. This is pretty late.
Admittedly,
in
it's
the
been
game.
out for
I
a
don't
year
know.
now, so if you're worried about spoilers,
A literal year.
tough shit.
But yeah, I've only just gotten to whatever this place is, Farum Azula. And,
This place
I'm just
gave
gonna
me
run
the,
around and kill shit.
Gave me a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach when I got here, because I have a thing about, like, massive tornadoes in the distance freak me out.
Guys, I don't remember any of the buttons. I walked up to this thing and tried to interact with it, and I was just like,
Have you,
hey!
Have you got access to look outside, pastry, so you can show off the massive fucking storm outside, which just freaks me out?
Yeah, I believe I can. I don't know which direction is which. I haven't. Oh god, I haven't played this in a very long time. This is outside.
That looks like
It
outside.
Looks like what?
That looks like the tornado. Yeah, this that thing freaks me out looking at it. I don't like it. That upsets me greatly.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, I don't even know which way I'm supposed to go.
Astro, my
What are y'all
fear of
doing?
massive tornadoes is a normal reaction. Well, in video games, like I've not seen one in real life, so I think if you go that way you just were going, you might see a dragon, but you might have already killed it to get here. I'm not too sure.
Okay. I don't remember how to play this game.
You gotta hit the button and then kill the man, and then occasionally drink the red juice so you don't die.
I don't know the timing on whatever these things are.
Also, remember this game
Kill
has
the
the if you get hit on the shield, you can do that like heavy attack counter thing.
I haven't played a Souls game.
It made
I don't know since
they
the
made
last
shields
time.
really good in this one because now you have that like counter attack strike.
Yeah, I have to try to do that like that. Oh,
Yeah,
she
that
missed.
thing when it
Oh,
hits
I'm
is
gonna grab a
brutal.
drink. I'll be back.
Oh. Schlam.
That's a
Okay,
big
I-
There you
fucking
go.
sword to be carrying in one end.
Yeah, that's
isn't
it's not
it?
even the biggest of the swords
Yay!
types as well in this game. They're
I
They're even
think I'm
bigger.
just gonna have a nice little sit down.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go left. Yeah, I've not been to this place before. So
Hudson has found his
I am close.
feet. I decided to
Feet.
message back in all caps. Yeah, feet. Is that is that the baby, Lynchy? Are they walking? Very good.
That is big spin.
It freaks me the fuck out looking at it. It really does. Okay, I see an item over there, Pastry. You definitely haven't been down here. Which means,
yeah.
enjoy.
I would ABPATS always be picking up all the stuff. I keep jumping instead of picking stuff up. Yay! I
He
love
rolling.
this game, but
Yeah.
it's
This is what I was referring to.
I'm back. What the fuck?
You've joined Pastry fighting an electric dragon. It's not even a boss. It's just a dragon.
It's not even a boss. I fought something just like this once, and it was a boss.
Yep, this one's just
Does it have
no
a health bar?
or anything. It's just a dude that you got to fight,
I think he has a health bar like above his head.
which is enormous, by the way. So much health.
Oh,
Right.
don't fly at me, bro. Why you got 4 personal wings?
Jesus, that actually made me jump. I didn't realize he was coming back. I was like,
So
what?
you say that
Hello.
awfully, by the way. Someone has developed a fully functional VR mod for this.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I thought
Did you
about
ever
playing
wanna
it,
throw up?
and then I thought about like the first boss would probably
Oh.
make me shit myself.
Oh, what is he? Oh, he I wish I had my.
I'm sort of recovering now from the Ruby experience.
I think that game.
That's why I have to go and get a drink as well.
I also
Yeah,
think, to
I
be
had a
fair,
quick
we're like a
look,
couple hours in. This is like, you know, optimal. Need another drink
Chill
and need
time.
to go toilet time. I might have to do that in a minute as well. But I want to see how this dragon
That's
fight
why I
goes.
just killed a dragon. Oh,
I had a look at their Twitter page, and yeah, there's loads of like little sketches and pieces of artwork and like new screenshots.
Should link
for
that
the
in
game
the
there as well.
in the chat, Tom, if you want. That'd be cool.
yeah.
I will. I will.
People go check that out.
On the ground.
Chat seemed to enjoy it.
We enjoyed the pictures of Obama.
We like
very much.
we like supporting our indie developers around here.
And Obama.
That's why we're playing a
Obama
little
stuff
unknown
killed me.
indie game called Elden Ring right now.
I like to think it's just a placeholder art, but the fact that it shows some like fucking pixelated Obama thing just killed me.
It's because he's run through the filter so well. And he's all like
It's a
green
Game
and-
Boy Obama.
You can check it out at Ribby Game
Rippy game.
on Twitter. Let's see if I can find that.
No, I'll put it in the chat. If it's, I just put
I
Twitter
got it.
in the chat.
No!
Oh yeah, there you go.
You got me
Very good.
fucked up.
I thought about like having an element
this
on
is just
screen.
a random.
By the way, that like changes what we're playing. It says like the name of the game and all that sort of stuff. But I just know I'm gonna forget. So we're gonna be like in someone else's part, and it'll be like enlisted, and you'll be playing
Don't get
Ruby
that
or
lightning
whatever.
shit out of your hands.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it was on Wholesome Games apparently.
wholesome game.
Retweeted it as well. That's cool.
Yeah, this thing's got a lot of
One
health,
thing
but
it
you're
does-
you're
Really?
getting it. Oh,
No!
drinky.
Sippy.
Jinxed it.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, I think this
I got
dragon
shown.
spawned somewhere like really banal for us with the randomizer. It was just this guy.
Maelstrom nearly smugged you there, Pastry.
Yeah, sorry.
I can't wait for one of these to show up in one of the catacombs for me.
For some reason, Pastry,
Oh my
that
God.
animation just started up. I thought you were pulling the binoculars up, like I used to do all the time.
That would be ill-advised.
You actually have to kill this dragon, or could you? just
You
run around
can
it?
run away from it if you want, but obviously you won't get the rewards.
This is a matter of principle.
Oh,
If
you
I remember
get
rightly,
that loot up it.
This is either there's no in between here. This is either a dragon that drops a really good piece of loot, or it was like nothing, and I got really annoyed. I can't remember which one.
Yeah, I think there's only like I think you only have to kill 6 things really in the game, right? If you think about bosses, something like that.
Yeah, I guess you need to do like a certain number of remembrances or whatever, because that's like the speed run stuff, isn't it? It's like they do it by the remembrances.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not hitting him much.
Dark Souls logic: if it exists, it must die. Don't forget, pastry. You can also rob it.
Red Wolf, Renala, Radahn.
When he's doing shit like this, you can just get away and ping him.
And that's it. That's the mandatory boss order, apart from the end thing. Oh no, there's a few more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That also
11,
might not be
12,
counting
13,
some mini
15.
bosses you have to do to get through places like the Crucible, like Duo or whatever that you have to do for like Radahn or whatever, and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, this is the mandatory Elden Ring boss order, and it's 15 bosses. And it doesn't say anything other than the Red Wolf.
No fire. I think he does fire down. Oh, you got a stagger. No, he's dead. Yeah. Okay, this was a very good one. That is the best crafting item in the game. So.
Oh, is it?
That's the highest one. That's the end, like slab. Or
That's
whatever.
your slab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my slab. I think I already maxed out the sword and shield that I have, which
now you can try different weapons. I ended up with about 3 different weapons that I switched between, which was cool. Something I hadn't done in a game like this before.
Bow,
I had
sword,
I had like my main sword with like shield combo, and then I had that floppy hammer, which was great.
Floppy hammer.
And then I got Melania's blade, I think, as well, and just so I could do the anime dance every so often.
Oh.
Yeah, I got the Cypher Patter, and then I had that rapier that was the ant stinger, so it could put rot on people. And then I had for emergencies towards the end when I was fighting Melania, I switched to Rivers of Blood, that katana.
Rivers of Blood.
I stayed away from the katanas just because I'd heard so much about them. I was like, you know what? I'll do this on a future playthrough when I'm not streaming it.
Yeah.
And people will come in and call me like Katana Man, give me shit for it.
Katana Man.
Yeah, I basically saved it exclusively for Melania and then almost never used it again until the end boss. But I really enjoyed fighting the end boss with the katana because it was absolutely manic in any way. I still have a clip of that of when I beat it. I was just so like full of adrenaline. I remember getting the last hit was
Twin
like
samurai
really
blades.
clutch.
They're badass.
Do or die.
They are badass. The problem was, especially early on, they were, I don't know if it's been like how balanced it's been, but Rivers of Blood and that corpse pilot skill is broken. Like straight broken.
It was fucking straight
like
busted.
it made all the bosses look like absolute piss. Same that transient
Treat yourself, Katana
one as
Man.
well.
Oh, ew.
Right, I'm gonna go get a drink and go to the toilet real quick. I'll be back in a moment.
Oh, people hate Moonvale.
Okay. What is this place with these jeweled bones?
It's ruined Farm Azula. These are all like beastmen, I guess.
That's a sleepy beast man who would have sneaky on me if I didn't sneaky on him.
Clint Beastwood.
This place has probably one of my favorite FromSoft fights exists in this area, but I missed it the first time because it was kind of easy to miss.
Oh.
But I'll give you a little hinty-winty if you run right past it.
Okay, yeah. If I totally goof it.
Let's give you a tiny little wee hint.
Just a ibby bibby small hint. Here's a roof I could probably go onto if I wanted to. Because you can jump in this game. Look at this. That's cool stuff. This really feels like, in a weird way, Dark Souls 2 2. You feel me?
Yeah, a little bit.
This is the dragon eerie. Like, or how do you say that word? Did I say it right?
Airy? I don't know.
Airy? I don't know how to say it.
Temporary.
Dragon eerie.
Here's the show tunes, dragons, or whatever it was.
That's like the dragons.
Just drop some water on them, like, oh, what are they doing? Hi.
They're doing the
Just
bodyguard.
stop, like, what are you doing? I wanted to try to parry, and I don't know how to parry in this game. But I can do that.
Nice.
Oh, damn, that
That's the
worked.
follow through.
That's like the fake parry.
Just be careful doing that.
Riposte.
Yeah.
Careful with the follow through.
Riposte. Yeah, you can miss. Look at this play. Like, what are the? It's literally been months since I've played this. I don't know what this place is. All I remember was that. Oh, I'm all bloody. I barbecued my friend because she wanted me to, so I did.
This place is very old.
Shit. Yeah. This is the reason I assume why did that on target? There's like chunks of ancient buildings that look like they fell from the sky, and now we know why. I have got blood all over my face.
Got that little bit of wine left over from the other day.
Hi.
I got a Bapis and I got a banana.
Banana.
In these games, is there any like loot ever found by rolling into all the bullshit that you can smash?
Yes.
Or is it,
Yeah, sometimes.
Like, there wouldn't be
Kinda,
something
yeah.
inside this pot, for example. Like, that wouldn't be a thing. But there would be, like, say, a big pile, and then something...
Although in this
hidden
game,
behind
this might be the
pile.
only one in the series pastry that actually does have things literally hidden inside, like an object, the
does
skulls.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What are you doing? I'm leaving.
Basically, I can think I don't have a.
They definitely
surgical
hide things
knowledge
in
of Dark
piles,
Souls
though.
2,
Yeah.
but there's like
Yeah.
probably 2 instances in the first game where that is a thing.
There's
that I
so
can think
many
of.
of them. Get over here.
No dirty
But more so-
mimics, no. But they had those teleportation chests, which I thought were great in this.
It's important to roll
God.
into everything because it's very fun.
Teleportation chests in this were a really good way to, like, just suddenly drop the scope of the map on you out of nowhere. And be like, oh, by the way, the map is this big. And you're like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
we got that first one down the south where it takes you to Lanedale, and I was
Yep.
like,
He
oh,
almost jumped off the cliff.
Yeah, there's a clip of me seeing that and freaking out. When I was like, how fucking
was
big
really
is this
cool.
game? What do you
but
mean?
also like in spite of the mimics thing, like even with the miss chests, I still spent the whole game going, is this going to be a mimic?
Yeah. But we have our own mimic. I can't use it right now, but we do. I want to backstab this big fella. I didn't backstab that big fella.
Trixie mimic tier, which is extremely fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he dead. I'm gonna have a sippy. Pillage corpse. This is a golden shiny, so it should be really good and really important, right? Okay, that's pretty good.
Great grave glovewort.
They level up your
As a
spirits.
full
your
upgrade
companion.
spirit crafting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have a maxed out mimic. Yeah. Oh, that's a fella. Are
That's
these
a fella.
wolves or dragons or both? Or yes? There is a whole fucking plate.
I'm guessing they're like
Anything up
those,
here?
what are they, misbegottens?
Misbegotten.
But the Faramazul, the Beastmen, and there's Misbegotten around here, which I guess makes sense because they're sort of... Oh, they come from omens, I think. And omens
are
are...
bad news.
They're like
Alright,
ancient
that's right.
people, so... omens are tough to fight, but... Lore-wise, they
I actually
effectively
did,
got
that
given a
whole
really
quest.
bad hand, and now they're vilified just because they exist.
Oh, I think I just realised
Well-
what's here.
Oh no, okay.
So some people got to see my first adventures in the Dark Souls world on Saturday morning. I was just
Yeah, that's actually
I was
partly
kind of bored
why I picked this.
looking for something to play, so I just fired up 1 and 3 and had
Yeah.
a little stab at sort of what they were
Was
like.
that,
It-
a Discord
I
stream?
found
Or...
like all the difference. Yeah, it was a Discord thing on.
Go check us out on
Metro.
Discord, by the way.
Yeah, the Discord existord.
It's great system.
GG/Discord.
And I was surprised,
point Discord.
like when it came to the third one. So the first one, so I played a bit of Elden Ring before, and I kind of get the open world. Let's go, those bonfires or whatever they're called in that game. Something
Yeah.
different.
Now we all just call them bonfires. We call them bonfires and souls, no matter what game.
And I guess
I call it touch
3
grace
kind
now.
of surprised me because I was trying to progress through the level and trying to find the next place to rest. And I was a wizard, so I was very dependent on that because I was going to run out of shit. Otherwise, I couldn't do anything. And it's a different sort of game, isn't it? It's not about getting to the next one. It's like opening a shortcut back to a previous one.
They're kind of open world
and that fucked
already.
me up. I didn't know.
Like, they're kind of pseudo open world games anyway. They always have been.
Yeah, they have like it's like a Monster Hunter world where it's a big and open, but it condenses you down this very particular path.
Someone described it to me the other day as Dark Souls games are just Metroidvanias. And I was like, they kind of are?
Pastry, just before you go down here, is this where the place is? The cheeky place?
Might be.
Have a look over the edge of these and just see if there's something down there, because I can't remember if it's...
I got really put off
no,
by
it's a
going
different...
over the edge of that other place.
Fuck that place.
There's a whole bunch of shit. Basically, there's a whole bunch of shit everywhere, and a lot of it is hidden over the edge of the railings. So keep that in
unlock
mind.
this elevator?
Yeah. Go down
there.
Okay.
But yeah. Also, fuck this place. This has one of my least favorite.
That this is the final area.
Has one of my least favorite. Whatchamacallits?
Depends.
Like world, sort of regular enemies in it.
I don't
Is
like
there
these
any
wolf
of that
dragons.
in Elden Ring? The whole kind of, I've got to open up a route through this door kind of thing. There is, right?
So I would say like Elden Ring is almost big open world, and then the sort of piecemeal levels are sort of darted off the open world. So like this is a level essentially, you know, like Faramazula. You'll unlock loads of shortcuts and things around. This is not for you to be on your horse. I don't even think you can get on your horse in here because it's a regular level.
The legacy dungeons take over from the classic format, right?
Yeah.
Storm the castle.
Those things. Fuck
Castle.
those things. I hate those fucking things.
Wormy boys.
Did he see me? I'm sneaking. He doesn't even have a face. Ah!
They are awful to fight. They use my favorite
they
status
have
effect.
deathlight, don't they?
Yeah. Uh-oh, you died of death.
You
That's
died of
death.
death. Where's the crit hit point? Oh well.
Who knows? It's in there somewhere.
It's in there somewhere. I do
It's in
have
that
my,
mess.
pew pew.
It's wrong corn.
How strong is my pew pew?
Do you have the, yeah, do the jump.
Oh no, I'm out of arrows!
Did I teach you to jump? I can't remember. I don't know if I taught you to jump
So
or
you don't
not, or
call
if someone
arrows
else did, but
You might need a shower.
there is one thing I found in my playthrough. I don't know if you know about pastry. Is there's an arrow skill. It's called like Mighty Shot or something, or it fires an arrow up into the air and it comes down onto them, hits them in the head.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah, that's really
If
easy.
you don't have FP, it still does it, and if they are out of target, like you can't properly target them, like the arrow would be blocked. It just instantly comes down on their head.
Oh.
It's like really broken.
That sounds
Super busted.
That does sound very broke.
Yeah, and headshots mean something in this because they stagger and they increase hidden stagger bar faster as well.
Stuff. Surely
Which is
there's
the
nothing
crux of
hidden
my,
behind that
Surely
tree
not. Surely
that'll
no Dark Souls
goof
2
me up if I
shenanigans are
try
going on
and
here.
get that item.
It's a crux of my I have a second randomizer playthrough that I do on my own, and it gave me a club with spear toss on it to start with.
Nice.
And I went into the tutorial area, you know, where you have to fight a mandatory boss to get out, and it's usually just a soldier. It was one of those like fucking Lion-O flippy guys with a big sword and an omen killer. And all I had was the club that could fire spears. But if you angled it just right, you could get the spear to hit them in the face, and if you do it like 3 or 4 times, they'd stagger. So that's how I got out of that fight after an hour. trying.
So these smaller ones are not too bad, but yeah,
Smaller ones?
yeah.
Yeah, that was Jerome over there who's having a fun time.
Much like
I
how the
remember
small
fighting
hands
these
are
in
not too
the-
bad,
in
and
the-
then there's the big hands.
Clap hands.
I don't like the big hands. They got too many fingers.
And did you? I'm not gonna spoil it, but I think you're past the point. But did you
I can
find?
show you my map.
Did you find the hand that's like near Volcano Manor yet? You'll know if
I
you
don't
did.
know.
There's something special about it.
I've seen like a mega hand somewhere in the
Yeah.
snow.
Yeah, it was over near Volcano Manor. There's a hand that's like about 4 times bigger than the big hands.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm pushing
that
the
one,
wrong
yeah.
buttons. How do I?
Fuck that thing.
I don't have any
I fucking hate
arrows.
it. It's awful.
I have some arrows. Snake to the face arrow.
Snake to the face arrow.
Pew!
I really like where you find where the hands came from as well. That was fun.
Somebody's
the
wrist.
Carrier Manor place, whatever.
The snowy mountain full of
Oh,
giants.
that bit. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, these ones ain't so bad so far. I don't like
Yeah,
their
there's
little
a-
faces,
there's a-
but
You've definitely got a good weapon for it as well. Staggering them pretty
yeah, my
quick.
big. You found the first treasure in the first treasure chest.
That's Dark
Use it
Souls.
for the rest of the
It's like this
game.
weapon can
That's
see you
Dark
through the
Souls.
entire game, yeah.
I kind of feel bad that guy wasn't bothering anybody.
I mean, he
I
would.
Now
really
I'm
liked.
bothering him.
I like how my build went when I played Viola, my first character, because I started out with like just a pokey spear, and then I was like, "Oh, I've got this frenzy flame spell. This is fun." And then I ended
This is
up just
fun.
building right into faith, and I got the cipher pattern, and then my whole attack pattern became jumping double attack because it was so busted.
Busted.
It would do stagger damage, ignore shields, ignore defense, and then do damage based on faith. So I was like, okay, this is me now.
I think it's pretty
leaping
okay to
around.
fight the vulnerable to the Uchi Katana. Yeah, like I say, the smaller ones, fine. Generally.
Smaller ones. Okay, there's one over there. I have like this screen glare that is, even though I have the curtain up, it's still there, and it's like it's freaking me out. Ladder.
Does it do the funny ladder noises that we had on Enlisted?
I can't wait.
We need a mod for that animation in other games, please.
Beep, up, beep, up, beep, up.
All right, I guess we'll see what's up there.
Whoa, doggy!
Now everybody in chat will
Fine.
get mad and call you dog killer, and then
Sorry, Popo.
You know.
Also, I have souls laid around somewhere because I did the frenzied
Holy
flame
shit.
cave, and yeah, it was a bad time. I just
dog
left them
killer
there.
pastry the monster. It's alright, she was calm.
Alright, what-
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I was calm when I did it.
That's what D-Day
Admirable
stands
points
for.
out that Natalie Imbruglia would not
Do you
have
think this thing's
any luck.
crying about that dead body?
That was good.
I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, let's put him out of his misery.
Chow mein
I
ladder
don't know,
mod.
it's a bit more difficult, but certainly in OG Dark Souls, every single random body with an item on it, you could pretty much discern who that was.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gotta be pretty difficult from this one, I would have thought.
Yeah, I imagine, well, these guys are
Oh.
pretty much mutated, right? So it's probably someone he knows. Or someone
you don't get a
famous.
smithage stone. That's all that's
Smithage stone.
Smithage stone. Oil shale.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you look
you
over
child.
to the right from here, pastry, where that water was, you'll see the issue.
The issue? I'm trying to look past
And if
the
you look to
screen
your
glare.
right, you'll see the issue.
That guy?
That's not a
Oh, he's a
smaller one.
lot bigger. Well, you know what? Da-da-da-da-da. Do you know how to fly?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
Oh.
Ah.
You put a little, like, it just seeped into the water next to his bum.
Yeah,
He's like
maybe-
really
maybe that-
uncomfortable.
Maybe that guy was Chow Mein.
That was chow mein. Whee!
You need the metal
That's
hat.
just a very boring ladder animation. I'm not.
I know, there wasn't any sibbledy bibbledies with that at all. Wait, how the fuck?
Oh, no, we
Where
don't.
am
We
I?
don't need the bubble when you're going down the ladder because we already
Do
know
I
what
have,
sound
do I
that
have
makes.
to hippie hop across those?
Let's put the fork in the garbage disposal.
Ding, 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 ding. I'll go back up if I got it. But do we have a hat like that I can wear?
Man, I love my
I
bucket
don't know.
hats.
Do I really have? I've got a hippity hoppity down that shit. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, look, the archery's on fire. I did that.
You're on fire.
I'm bloody. Where? I'm trying to see past this fucking screen glare.
I think it's further along.
It's
one you
over
want.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's probably. This is probably open.
Yeah.
You're,
I don't like this. I don't want to do. How many blood echoes do I have?
How many vowels have I got?
I'm scared.
oh.
Easy.
Now that you've started this journey, I'd like you to look to your left and see the much easier, more obvious route around the top.
Are you for real?
I think I went down this
This
way as
isn't
well at
too
first
bad.
and did the exact same thing.
Yeah. You're fine.
That
You can
thing
do
is
it. And
so
look at this.
big. Is there a site of grace down here?
Look at this vantage point.
Fuck the
Maybe,
vantage point.
like, if you hug the wall to the left, there might be, but
I'd like to try to find safety before I go ring deep.
I feel like
into
there's one
this.
somewhere.
Ring
There's, like-
deep.
Elden Ring.
I was going to stay away from it, but yeah.
that's
So
rare
this
for
is
you,
the
mate.
Audacity.
path that I didn't take. But is there,
Yeah,
like,
I don't know if there's
hidden
anything even up here, but might as well check it.
Yeah. Like I picked this as my calm chill game, and I'm losing my shit.
I think
I'm
fighting that
only
guy
relaxing,
will
get
be
Elden
a good like goal to aim for
It's literally here.
as your segment finisher.
Okay.
Beast all over shop.
Although I would definitely go look for a site of grace first. I don't know if there is one or
really
not.
like to
There might be.
find-
I'm not 100% though.
Yeah.
If there is, you would have thought it'd be in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not 100% either. I felt like there was one around here somewhere. But I also recall coming down the lift a few times.
Like I have to do this because I keep dying.
I have to do this because I've seen an item and I'm stubborn and I need it, even though it's probably some fucking like spell I'm not gonna use.
Hello.
Nice.
Nice. You got his face.
What?
Just clipped him there.
ABS always be swinging.
Yeah, slightly
Got my
heavier
gravel
weapons
stone.
are really
Check
good
out
in-
my
in
gravel
games like this,
stone.
just for the stagger. It's total game changer.
That's a Wu-Tang Clan reference. I don't know many. I don't think anyone will get.
Yeah, no, I brought out Gravel
Gravel
Pit
Pit.
in a reference.
Hey.
I think I might have referred to Gravel Pit last time we did this, actually. I can't remember. Something that I did, and I was like, no, I don't think anyone got it, like, or heard it, but yeah. That's twice
Alright, if
now
I-
Gravel Pit's come up.
That's a weird thing to have come
they're
up
just gonna be a theme.
so often.
If I wake up one of these guys, are they
It's
gonna
a
wake up all
mystery.
of these guys?
Unravel
I
it.
can't remember.
I'll unravel it, ungravel it.
Okay.
Oh, there's a river there. Hey, you with the face. Pew.
Maelstrom, was that a goddamn Wu-Tang Clan reference?
Okay,
What?
thought he got up. Hello.
Oh, he coming. He's stuck on a tree
he's
though.
stuck. He's stuck.
Oh.
Shoot more arrows at him.
That's his stuck on a tree music. It's
Ooh,
actually the
didn't
end
like
of
that one.
it.
Oh!
It works.
Apparently he's stuck on the tree, but his projectile's on. Oh shit!
Oh, you're gonna get dead.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, I'm gonna No way, heal.
Nice makeup.
Thank you.
Oh, he's coming.
Ew, I want to be able to. Okay. Oh, he's so gross.
He's worming.
He worming. I'm waiting my death to go down more. Where did he go? Oh.
I don't know if he's lost you
Yeah,
or
that,
he's like gonna rush you at some point.
That status bar is, if this fills up, you die.
Yeah, that is not
It's
like
like, that's not
poison or
very
something,
cool.
chat. That is insta death. I believe the actual status effect is called like death blight or something. But
This guy needs his heart guard. He's got way too much worms going on.
there's a loading
do.
screen that always makes me laugh when it's like, what happens when you get death status? It's like you die.
You
So-
die. You die.
It sounds silly that there's a death status, but it is.
They've
Again.
always had one.
They have, and also it's like legitimately a big part.
I think
of
it
the
made more sense, like
It really
from a
is.
gameplay standpoint, when it was called Curse, though.
lore. It did.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Just
I
like,
don't like
oh god, I
this.
got death. Just sounds dumb.
It sounds dumb. It works
I got
because
that.
of the whole
Oh yeah, like
death to death
lore-wise,
thing.
it works perfectly.
But yeah, curse. Like I see it as cursed because it basically insta kills you. But thankfully, it doesn't
Hello, Neil.
reduce your HP and force you to spend 4,000 souls on a fucking brick to get rid of it.
See, now I would have said
Please.
you're dead. You're dead. I'm wondering if that is a reference or not.
dead.
Because it
You're
might
dead,
be.
you're dead.
It is.
But what is
So
it a
I
reference to?
noticed
Because
that-
for me, it's a reference
The
to.
opening song from What They Do in the Shadows.
See, for me, I got it as a reference for fucking Rooster Teeth, because that's the name of one of those
Rooster
series.
Teeth.
Oh,
All right.
just.
Now we watch What We
Right,
Do in the
pastry.
Shadows
Your
sometimes.
timer is coming up, so this is your moment. You've only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to whatever the rest of the lyrics are for that.
Mum spaghetti.
Yeah, that's the one.
Dark room. You die, you die, you die.
Oh, he's just throwing up everywhere. Oh, there's a big head.
Happy birthday to the ground!
Hell, you sister.
Hate to see it.
I don't
Uh-oh.
like that.
No,
Merry Christmas. I'm leaving.
don't want me anywhere near
know-
These
that.
guys are really, really sad though. Like, they just
Oh, he's gonna throw up.
throw up everywhere. They're clearly very sick.
He's me after the chow mein. He's just
Yeah. Oh,
You
Oh,
almost-
you was gonna hug.
Oh shit! No, I don't think that's gonna be good for you.
don't throw me off the cliff, please.
Oh, you escaped. Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard the.
Turns
the
out that
little
was what was
tippy
sending
tapping.
all the bears through the floor in my playthrough. By the way, I found out after I finished. Was I was doing successful throw escapes and it was clipping the bears through the floor. Every single
Is he
rune
right
bear I
behind
fought
me?
in that
Is
game
he
caught me and then I sent it through the floor.
Yeah, it's betrayed me.
He's so fast.
nom nom nom.
Put me
You
down.
escaped
Down.
again. Very good. Yeah, people don't realize that in Dark Souls, but when you get a grab move, if you hammer the buttons, it's attack buttons and defense buttons and the stick. I think if you hammer those fast enough, sometimes you can get out without taking basically any damage for a move.
Imagine my joy when I got to this
Oh.
guy who's like set up in an arena and he doesn't have a boss bar.
Yep. Oh.
Oh. I don't like feet. No
Especially
feet
not this
pics.
guy's.
Yeah, feet.
Not a fan of any feet really, but
Nah.
wow, that's got some
Wow,
fucking
he's a
hitbox
big-
on it.
He's grabby today. Yeah, this game has some hitboxes that still piss me off.
Nice.
Sippy. Lots of feet pics this bad time.
Got a fucking headbutt.
I don't like it.
Don't forget your jumping attack is also really good for stagger
Oh, this
build-up.
is bad.
Oh yeah. I don't like that death rain.
You've almost got him though.
Why he fall?
He's gonna spin. I think. No, he's
He's just washing his face.
Yeah. He does have a thing where he like whips his head around, I think.
Oh,
With
head.
my head
Oh,
back
don't
and
get hit
forth.
by the second grab. If he does it. Okay, no, you're good. Oh, headbutt.
Oof.
He's so
Why is the
close,
death
Space
still
Tree.
going
One more
up?
hit.
Because you're in the miasma cloud.
Yeah, nice.
There you go. Good job.
Where's the item?
What item?
Yeah, the item is in the little gondola, I think. There's one in the middle, and there might be one in the gondola.
There is
The
an
items are
enemy.
the friends we made along the way.
There's one enemy in this game that has like the most health ever, and it drops nothing. And it was a real. It's a horrible place to fight it as well.
Glad what? Because bell bearing
I am
free.
a mess.
You are.
That's good. That's good shit.
You got deft a lot. It was a bad time for you.
A lot. But it's okay. Oh, wait. Which way do you face to be cool as fuck?
I wish that was a picture of Obama.
Nice.
Do that. Nice.
All right, good job,
But
pastry.
what I actually feel more like is, let's finish this off realistically.
Just, bleh.
Egg pose.
Ugh.
And then a crow swoops in and picks you up.
The inedible, credible egg.
That's
The
right.
incredible, inedible.
It's actually an old
incredible.
bat running a secret village.
You unlocked another picture.
The credible
Obama.
egg.
It's true.
That's when pastry's telling the truth.
Beep. We're done.
You are done. Good job.
Thank you.
Well done, pastry.
I should
GG.
probably keep
Progress was
playing this
made.
game.
Progress was made.
After how many months?
All right, that's just me left for tonight then.
Yeah.
Let me do that. Hang on, refresh. There we go. You should be getting my audio once it comes through. We'll just check that's all going good, and then I'll switch over on the stream feed. I have now, to save everybody's ears, turned my audio by default down to 40%, by the way, so hopefully should be a little more tolerable for everyone.
Appreciate it.
Are you getting it
Also,
come
the
through?
fact that I now know that I can turn down your thing. I heard some noise, yeah.
Okay, good. I'm going to very quickly, there we go, remove that from stream. So if you want to see mine, you guys, by the way, that big link, if you've got that open, just change the 1 to a 0 if you want to view that in full
That's
screen.
right.
Right, and let me get my feed up on the screen for y'all.
Oh, I've got
I'm going to be
pizza.
playing some Wild Hearts, which
Yeah.
me and Logicoma very nearly both wanted to play. So, hello, I'm glad you picked Rabbit Game. That was a very good Ribbit game.
Ribbit. Yeah. So yeah, I do have this on. And it does do crossplay. But if you want a hunt partner, I should be
Yeah,
able to
so
jump in.
I'm going to see. What I might do is I might progress my story just a bit, because I left at a point where I'm fighting a big monster, and then we'll do some multiplayer if you want.
Yeah.
Just to finish off,
Because
because I don't think it's
I'm
going
at
to take the
same point
full
that you're at.
thing. So
I'm at the same point that you're at, and I'm playing mine on the Game Pass version that gives you 10 hours, but I think it stops you after that point. There's like nothing new until you buy it.
Is this legally distinct Monster Hunter then?
kind of, yeah. This is
Yeah.
This is a Monster Hunter made by Team Ninja, essentially. Also, I'm going to show you something very quickly. This whole thing, it lets you like put stuff down in your base. You have like a whole crafting system where you can essentially like you can pull up stuff and you can like make a base, and you can put down the things you would have in a base. Like this is a monster tower. These things allow you to like zip line around. You can put down like decorations and like a training dummy and stuff, and you can kind of just do this wherever you want. There's no sort of rhyme or reason for it. Hence why I did this, and thought I'd play around with it and just stick this this forge this lady's working at in the wall,
good.
because I was like, why not? So she stood there in the fucking wall. Also, as per usual, chat. You know, this is a Dark Souls-y style thing, so we're just gonna give a face reveal here. This is my character. Here he is.
So this one's actually Omega Force, isn't it?
This for some reason, this game allows you to make the eyes different shapes and heights and distances and all sorts.
Oh,
So this is my gentleman. He's very pretty. He's got
this is the
face to die for. Wow,
this is the Dynasty Warriors team, which really
also that's Balls,
me.
by the way.
Balls.
That's my friend Balls. He helps. So yeah, this is
Balls be bollock.
this is, as was awfully said, this is legally distinct Monster Hunter essentially.
Is this the people that made Neo too?
Yes, it's neat. It's
It's
Team
not.
Ninja.
This isn't
Aren't they
Team
just,
Ninja.
like, team
This is
legally
Omega
distinct?
Force.
Oh, is it Omega Force? I thought Team Ninja
Yeah.
worked on this. Was I wrong?
No, they're working on.
Oh no, that's I'm
Wulong
thinking
is
of that
the
other
local-
game, Wulong or whatever it is.
Yeah, Wulong. Yeah, this is the Dynasty Warriors crew.
Yeah, this is
one.
Dynasty Warriors Monster Hunter.
Oh.
But yeah, this crafting stuff, this stuff. So, for example, I made a thing when I leave my base, just to speed things up. I made a series of springs that I can just take all the way to the bottom of my base because I can't be bothered to walk,
Go.
as an example. Or
The walking is very slow.
this here is there's an enemy. This is like a tower that you can hunt monsters at. You can search for monsters. I got these things set up all over the map, which you fire these and
boy.
aim them wherever you want, and essentially can build vines that
Defy
go
gravity.
anywhere, so that you can go around. So, for example, I built one to the mission I currently have, so it doesn't take me long to get there.
You have duck feet.
So, like, fuck traveling around. I'm just gonna go up here.
It's so cool, man. I love this building mechanic.
I don't know. Actually, I say I have built one for this mission, but I think this thing might have fucked off because I did like a little bit extra, and I think I might have got him riled up, and he left. So I'm just gonna build this. So this is what you can do. I can just build this out in the open, and I can go.
Do you
I'm gonna
need stuff
search.
to build, or just like, no, I just want to build this and it exists now?
It costs some like resources. You can see like I've got things on the map that you can kind of look at. It costs some resources, but they're not too bad, honestly. Like in terms of stuff you have to spend for them, you get quite a lot of it. So have I fucked this up somehow, Tom? I feel that he's not here. It says hunt the King Tusk, but
You'll have to. Have you just activated a tower? Yeah, you have, right?
yeah. He's don't see him on the map unless he's down. Oh, he's there. There he is. No, never mind.
Was
I
it
see
really
him.
choppy for anyone else, or is that just a me problem?
I think it looks
It
fine
looks like
on
on
stream.
stream.
Is it bad on the guest star stuff?
It
me
was
check.
really choppy for a second. Framey.
I actually can't see the guest star link is not
Oh,
working.
we have to
for me
change
right
it
now.
Did you
to
change
zero,
it to
the
the
last
0
number.
that I said?
There's
You
a
got to
one
change
at the
end of the link.
Oh, okay.
From 0 to from 1 to 0.
All right,
Yes, I did do that. It's working now.
I think I died.
By default.
Yeah, you can actually take full damage in this game.
It's full damage, apparently. I died.
Monster Hunter doesn't do that. That's one of the things that bumpies in
That's something to learn now, isn't it?
Most of the things I find
I
are
would
actually,
really quite like to go down there.
build a zip line.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
what I'm
like
thinking.
a
I
lot
don't
of
know if
it
I have
is,
the
like,
resources
quality of
left.
life. That's one of the things that is like less.
Oh no, I
good.
can.
Big boy.
So I can build this zip line. Yeah, here we go. So if I activate it,
It is
it allows me to aim it wherever I want. So I can just be like,
I'll just
that's a zip line that
launch
goes there
yourself
now.
into 'em.
Wee! Oh, right, here
Oh,
he
it
is.
broke!
Oh
He
my
broke
God.
it! Okay, we're good though.
Big
And then we
biggie.
fight.
Docile, are you the baddie? He didn't do anything.
This thing
to
is
you.
like fucking up the village. He's changing all of the environment around. So that
It's not
I think has he got like the vines stuck on him?
Oh, you're killing Morbo again.
What?
So
It
here's
looks
something
like
that you
he
can do in this
does.
game, by the
Yeah,
way.
did
So
you shoot him with the zip line?
I think I did, yeah. So here's something you can do in this game. You can just build boxes and use those to like
So it is Fortnite.
fight people. And I don't understand that mechanic of it. It's very strange. Like
It's Fortnite.
Oh,
It is
there's some
Fortnite.
stuff in this fight where that will become far more apparent how useful this is.
Now, here's an important question. Do you get big eating scenes in this game, and do they serve chow mein?
I haven't had any big eating seeds so far. I can eat stuff. Well, apparently not at the moment. I can't.
Yeah, like
Assassination on Orma.
there's definitely a kind of pepping thing. Like,
He always says
drying
he's,
food
a,
is-
he's
Oh,
a
God.
Bigu Pigu. Like his animal is a boar.
He has a Bigu Pigu on his arm.
I can't help
I'm
it. The
gonna
game's like
do a fight at the same
making
time.
the pig the enemy. It's not my
I was
fault.
trying to stand for you there, Morbo. It's not my fault. Next time I'll just kill the pig.
I'm
So
gonna have them at
my
the same
balls
time
is
so I
helping
can
right now.
upgrade.
Balls is putting out.
My balls is
Oh! Balls is putting out a healing mist. What is this fucking thing?
Balls is your
Fuck
cat
off.
friend.
plant lizard. Dank lizard. Look at
Oh,
his
yeah.
walk cycle.
Cool thing
get up
about
That lizard's
Random
just trying to get up a
animals.
ladder on enlisted. That's all it is.
Yeah.
random animals in this game, you can pet any of them if you sneak up, and they give you
Yes.
different items depending
Instead
on if
of
you pet
killing
or
them,
kill
you can
It's
pet
so
them.
nice.
You can pet the Bigu Pigu.
Uh-oh.
The
Uh-oh.
little ones.
Bye.
Oh dear. Oh, that's not good for me.
Stuff.
I don't want to be down here.
Trees.
He's knocking
timber.
fucking trees down.
Tim Burton.
He's a large boy.
Right, I've now got my my meter built. So my meter, I can do this.
You're a katana.
Then my
Flash.
katana becomes like a katana whip.
Slice, slice, slice.
Yeah, we're slicing. We're slicing and dicing. Much like Monster Hunter, the enemies get like pissed off. So he's like, he'll get mad and something will happen, like some sort of different terrain effect or something.
If you kill this thing, is it like vegan pork? Because they look like he's more plant than pig.
Oh! Balls, help me, please! Balls has got his attention. Balls, get his attention better.
Can you cut off the tail?
Probably. There are like breakable parts. You see this big like glowing bit? It's like I've broken something off. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Ooh.
No, fuck! He broke it again. I put that in a really bad spot, as it turns out.
By definition, killing it means it's not vegan, but he's made of plants. If you eat a tomato, you're killing it. So like, what do vegans eat?
Uh-oh.
Paper? That used to be a tree. It's dead.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you see all these bits I'm like that are uncovered now. I've broken all those bits off. And they're kind of like you know, tails and stuff that you can break off things. Like one of the first monsters has like a big bulbous end on its tail.
Balls.
Which if you break that off, you get a bunch of like different items for it. Mel, I realize why you know hammer bro, because the hammer in this game is awful.
Oh.
You can get like
No smashy
half an
smash.
attack in before
So,
you get knocked over.
Mighty Owl says, Mel, why no hammer, bro?
Just answered that, Rob.
Just answered that question.
Oh look, hang on.
I like how you interrupted
Okay,
him
right.
answering
Check
it.
this out. So if I sneak up on this little boy,
Look at that
sneak up on him,
spherical.
pet him. He's a good boy. Oh, run,
It's
boy,
about to die.
run, boy. Be safe.
Killed him. You killed Balls.
No, he's fine. He got away. Look, he's over there.
Leave Rob alone.
Thanks, Niall. I appreciate it. I'm trying.
I mean, I appreciate him. Like, oh god, what are you doing, dude? Get away, get out. I appreciate you looking after the chat, Rob. It was literally the thing I just read myself.
It's more like I was just like, I don't know. He's talking about some fucking Monster Hunter old shit. I'll just sit in the background. Oh, someone's actually referenced him. I'll answer that. Oh yeah, that was the Monster Hunter old shit he was talking about. Okay, sure.
Do you know about those blue points there on the monster?
Sort of, yeah.
Isn't that the breaky offy pets?
What just happened? Is that what
Did
this
you break
is?
the game? What?
No, so
there you go.
that's the first time I've been shown this, Tom, to be fair. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a few of those, but that blue bit, you can like grab onto the monster and then use, I think it's RT, and you rip thread out, and you get a massive boost to the number of thread you've got, and it like damages the monster.
What? Fred?
Thread is what you use to craft boxes and such pastry.
So what the fuck is this that I made? A fucking
That's
weird
a bulwark.
door I made.
Yeah, it's a bulwark. It's if he charges at you, he can't get through that. He'll just smash his face on it.
Yeah, I got you.
Ouch.
Because you can make them
So
run
mine
into it,
yell
can't
says, "Why no hammer, bro?"
Yeah.
you? So what's the button for the thing on the weak points? Ow!
Yeah, right. You know the grab button when you're climbing a cliff. I think it's right button
Just-
or RB.
It's like R1 and X or something, right?
I think I'm about to do it. So let's see if I can. I think it's you grab, you get to that point, and then you press LT maybe. Oh shit!
I think
It's
it is
really hard to
cosplay,
get
I
anywhere
think.
near him to grab him. Oh, there we go.
It is.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
it's just like fucking Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah.
Dragon dog.
We just
Give
climb
me
right
this!
over stuff.
Dragon dog, but
Right. So what
Dog bird.
did I do by doing that? I built a gate. Okay, there we go.
Well, look at your thread. You've got.
Well, yeah, but like I can still
shitload
only
of thread.
build the same fucking 3 things. So
You
it's
can,
like great.
no, you can build them millions of times. I believe it also damages the monster as well. It's like a weak point.
Okay, he's pissed off, so he's gonna do something rough
Oh, he
now.
mad. Steamed hams.
Mine got pissed off too.
it's Aurora Borealis in the kitchen.
What?
Steamed hams.
Oh.
Just build this. Keep going.
Relevant.
Just keep building. It's Fortnite.
Thread.
Okay, enough of that. I will say one thing is this game doesn't have any sort of like lock-on camera or anything, which can be rough, I've found.
It does.
Help me, balls.
Right stick.
Yeah, but it doesn't lock on like
like
a Souls game or something. It locks on briefly.
It kind of loses it.
It just like tracks them for a second, which is fine, but it's also like a bit rough when the monster's zipping around all over the place sometimes.
They definitely have been
Oh
caught
my
out a lot
god,
by,
he's being such a bellend. Luckily, Balls is
Help
here.
us, balls.
yeah, definitely being caught out by monsters being pretty wily.
Oh, it only lets 3 people in a party, says Neil.
I'm getting in the meat.
The pork. He's stomping. Cut off that vegan tail.
Wait, why did you run back to this area with all the boxes? Oh, these are all the ones I had left over from the last
Love
time.
the fact that Tom's is playing it in the background as well.
Yeah, I
It's
like
got
this
commentary
game.
of Tom's game on top of mine.
Double commentary.
I know. I've been waiting all week to play this again.
Yeah, that's mainly what I've been using the thing for. Oh, he's weak.
Balls has returned to the hunt.
I'm
Oh,
grabbing
the
on.
dragon he
We're going for a ride, everybody. Here we go.
It,
Where are we going, Treebeard?
Just another nice Sunday drive. Everything's fine. Where is he going?
Alright,
is
I
he
ran
gonna
out
go
of
take
stem.
a nap like they do in
Yeah, they'll
Monster
go off to like their
Hunter?
resting place.
their final resting place?
So yeah, I could
Hundreds.
totally, if I had the capacity, I could put another one of those down and just like use it to get over there quicker. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can just do. Like you can see a bunch of things from me fighting something earlier, like springs and shit,
Oh.
just around the map. They all stay there persistently as well.
Wow. Fall damage. Oh.
So I think I can
those?
pet those boys, but they're kind of difficult to
look
sneak
like
up on.
Bullfrog.
I
Bullshit.
love how much damage you get from the towers. It's extremely fun.
Hey, good boy. No, he likes it.
Ugh.
He dropped his leavings for you.
It's got some cysts.
That's just.
I just
his
love
back.
the fact that that's a thing, though. It's like all of the sort of endemic life or whatever you can just pet.
Pay it.
Heard
Can
the
you pet
monsters run
balls?
away less in this game. I would say normally, for what I've done anyway, like you tend to fight them in maybe like 1 or 2 locations. Like they'll fight for a bit, they'll run off to one location, and then maybe like a nest, and that's about it. Like they don't seem to go back and forth much. Unless you leave them alone completely, which I may end up doing with this guy because I don't know where the fuck he is or how to get to him.
I completely. I can see where my enemy went to, and I'm just like so lost trying to get to it right now.
Get me out.
Yeah, the petting stuff is really cool because it has that Monster Hunter-esque endemic life bestiary, and in there it will tell you what items they drop if you pet them as well. So you can be like, "Oh, I want to farm this.
Oh,
so I'm gonna
come
go
on.
around petting animals for a week."
Just wanted to get up there. This is how you get more of the Kakakuri Fred stuff as well that you can use for getting around places. There are like trees and things that you can use.
Is it like, what is it? It's
I don't
magical.
know. It's very strange. Like part of the first thing you do in the tutorial or whatever is like, here's a Kakakuri Fred. You can use it to like build huts or whatever. Have fun.
Thank you, but what?
Yeah, you get like a magic Karakuri box or
Seriously,
some
how do
shit,
I
right?
get
It's
back
just
to
like,
you?
It just decides you can do this now.
Struggling to find him again. Oh!
Okay.
Damn it, Tom.
Duck feet.
I think it's around here.
Yeah, for me, these kind of games, like I have Monster
For the
Hunter World.
weebs.
It's not installed currently. It's like I liked it, but I played it like heavy for like between a week and a month, and then I just never played it again.
I mean, I feel like for me, Monster Hunter and stuff, like free time has really killed my like drive to play a lot of
Yeah.
Monster Hunter games. I love them, and I'll play the shit out of them when I'm like really got the time to do it, but sometimes I just don't have the time anymore to play them. Like you really need to be able to like put a good
Yeah,
chunk of time into those games to get like what you want
because it
out
really
of it.
takes forever to find them and kill them. Because that was like the biggest thing. It was just like constantly chasing.
Go on,
them
run
and
into it,
getting their
bitch.
health back, and then something would interrupt it. Is he gonna smash his face? He did it.
Where did he go?
Just
Yeah,
fly
so-
in the air?
Jesus Christ, he did about 8 backflips.
The weird who thinks the name kimono is kind of lame. It's like an animal spirit, right?
I don't know.
No, I want to jump and grab. There we go. Ow.
Oh,
So yeah, this guy does a lot of like building shit. That's kind of his whole thing. Like he's building like the world up to. I think the story, the plot thing is like he's changing all the wildlife and endemic sort of, not the wildlife, sorry, the all of the trees and stuff around, like all the fauna and whatnot,
why he do that?
into stuff that suits him better, and is ruining the world for everything else, basically.
What a hog.
What an asshole. Balls, you're really in there, dude.
He's balls deep.
I'm okay with the name kimono for
This
these
guy is,
because, yeah,
Like being a real dick though. He's just kind of got himself
It's
up
not a
against a
monster.
tree and won't leave. Yeah, the Fortnite I'm gonna build a door in the middle of the fight thing is very strange to me, but I like it. It's been
Hey,
like
stop
it's been
ruining the
interesting, I'll say.
environment. By the way, I just built an entire factory here.
Yep.
Fuck you.
I've seen one other combo so far that's also quite fun and very silly, which I think you'll get soon.
Thank the Lord for that like white view where you can see me through the thing. I never know where I am or what I'm fighting. Okay, so now I've got him down to this point.
Best.
Ooh,
Now I can do a
That's it.
final blow.
Yeah.
Look at his eyes.
His 6 eyes. Oh my god. Another thumbnail contender.
Good job.
Dead.
Most of that fight was looking for it, to be honest.
Balls is so proud of you.
So this
What
is
is
getting a
Balls?
bit of a bad rap at the moment on Metacritic. And it's primarily because the PC version and some of the console versions, but luckily not the PS5 version really. But the PC version is like woefully fucked. It's really bad performance on it. People with like setups better than mine are barely able to get more than like 30 FPS.
As it cyberpunked.
Well, Cyberpunk was like there were dildos everywhere and the game would crash. But this is like
This guy really fucked up his character creator.
this is more
too.
like the game will only run at 30 FPS, even on like low settings on good hardware. Unless you're lucky.
Yeah, like I haven't seen that. Like mine's
guy.
like
Fucking face.
mine's like 45 or 50, and I'm on like absolute maximum everything, and my
Yeah.
hardware is okay.
But you know, that's one instance compared to many people who are getting real bad performance on it. Which, you know, makes
Nigel
sense
Thornberry?
why it would be
He does look a bit like Nigel Thornberry.
smashing!
Smashing. Like, it's weirding me out, not just because the face is horrific, which it is, but I kind of expected them to look more anime, and he's got, like, if his eyes were normal, they look like really realistic eyes, and it's really fucking me out.
So they are like, they're real people models, as it were, but they're, you know, Asian inspired. They're not anime. They are like regular humans, but it's mostly, you know, mostly Asian descent sort of people.
Right.
What are your Japanese anime?
What are your Japanese animes?
My eyes went cross, and I thought he said, "What the crust is going on here?" I was like, "What does that mean?"
So if you have Game Pass, you'll have access to the EA Play thing, free subscription to EA Play or whatever it is. You can get a 10-hour trial of this on PC, or if you have EA Play on just a console or whatever, like PS5, you can get it on that as well. It's not on Game Pass, like, totally, just the fact that you can get the trial, Lena. So you can play it like
you
that.
get 10 hours or the first 3 monsters, basically, whichever comes first.
Roar the boy.
Or second, yeah.
For reference, I have, to get to this point, I've played around about 2.5 hours.
Yes. Do you feel it? That is
It's like Rob's
Can you feel
accent.
it?
unblocked. It beats strong here now. Order is restored.
Only mad because I had to drop my Game Pass. Well, you can get Game Pass for very little money if you look at the right places.
You could get it for $1. I got Ultimate for $1 for some reason. The normal one was the regular price, and then Ultimate was $1, and I was like, okay.
This fucking guy, though. The character creator, like, just how much you could fuck them up is real good. Here you go. So this is generally what the characters look like, I would say. These guys here, as opposed to
Normal
my
people
guy.
that aren't wearing cat masks.
Yeah. Or people with, like, the fucked up face like mine.
Really gave that thing hell.
Yeah, even your hands clipping into your thick samurai belt.
We're in the clear for now.
Okay, yeah, she doesn't look
Let's
scary.
Get that flying vine going and head back to Minato.
I basically just did the usual, you know, and made my character's face and head as big as humanly possible.
Have you had a look at the main map at all yet?
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty large.
Yeah, this
Oh.
this pretty big map, if it's divided out into sections, it is like this little area here or whatever that I've been in is pretty big. And then
Cartoon clouds.
I don't know how much of this is like actually playable, as it were, you know, and how much is going to be just edges of the universe, as it were. But yeah, it seems like it's pretty reasonably big. Right, Tom, shall we see
Holy
this
shit.
thing out by getting into a multiplayer session? I'm sure that'll go really smoothly.
Yeah, I was
issues
just scrolling down the Karakuri unlock list that I'd forgotten existed, and it
Yeah,
goes
there's
on.
a big skill tree for that stuff.
I'm just looking for
your
the
character looks like James Hong
helmet
from Big
hide
Trouble in Little China.
So I just got a paddle scoop. Apparently, hunters of old would apparently come to a local fisherman, place in the water this bizarre character who gets to work on its own accord. So this thing will just catch fish for me, presumably for food. So there is food. I haven't really done any of that. Like basically, you can just go in here and like you can eat this stuff for different boosts while you're in fights. I haven't really gone into like making it much. I don't know if there's like anything around that, like a fun mini game or something.
Yeah, there's a food dryer, and you just kind of put a shitload of stuff
fucking
on
thing in the
there,
distance, blah.
and then you get like slightly better food.
That's. Oh, I thought you were still talking about his face.
Look at it.
Well, oh, that's a dead pigoo.
That's real dead. Right, let's see if we can, let's see how this works. So, I don't know if I can maybe get you, like, on a friends list or something. I have no idea.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, actually.
Because if I just go to request, it's just going to put me with some random person, isn't it? So, there is a friend list and a friend request thing. Let's see. If I go player search...
the platform, because you're on PS4.
What's your name on your account?
It's always the same.
It's not always the same. Sometimes I have to add you as damn good cookie.
Really? Where?
I think that's your Xbox one still, isn't it?
Nope, it's all a Logicoma changeable.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. EA, a Logicoma, send friend request.
EA.
Working in heaven
There it is. Ah, yeah. The EA launch is fucked right now, and I have to click buttons by hovering about an inch above where they actually are.
That's
right. Yeah, there you are. There you are.
Let me see if I can add you. Well, there he is. Look at him. Majestic. Let me see. Oh, there you go. Look, I've got you down as Leaf Rassier on your PlayStation account, apparently.
You know, I just like I checked Twitter. I checked Twitter, and Tom just tweeted out random tree event to nobody.
Good.
Like I tried to send the message to the person directly, and it didn't work, so I just tweeted it. It's like I didn't even add anyone. I just fucking tweeted it.
I apparently also have you on EA as Leaf Rassier as well.
That doesn't say that anywhere for me. Right? So,
no, I mean like on a different account. I have on my friends list.
Oh, right. Yeah. I have an old
invite
EA
to session. Can only use this
remember.
when creating a session. Okay. Well, how do I do that?
Go to the campfire. I think.
Okay.
Let me check that.
Let me go do that.
Play online. Yeah, there's a campfire. Well, I can bring you into mine because I haven't hunted the boar yet.
Yeah.
We'll create a session. Party tag.
I do still love this, by the way.
Watch it die again.
This fucking forge that I was allowed to station here for some reason. Just still don't understand why.
Wow, you can put your own party tags in. Okay, same language, no preference, password. But multi 2023. No, Vault multi 20 because like ran out of letters.
I can rest.
Create.
Do I rest on?
Go to session.
Do I go inside? Nope. Just sleep there. Very good.
Right, now I'm here. Friend list. Player search. Wait, what do you mean?
If you go to friends list, there's an option to change.
Oh, change platform.
Platform, and you should find me on there, I think.
Right to session.
Logicoma has invited you to join a session.
So you should see all my camp and stuff now.
Yeah, presumably I'll see all your character-y things as well.
I'm in good company.
There is let me get a camera view of your character. Oh, well, you moved.
Sorry,
stay still. Okay, let's see.
Good.
There we go. There is Rangry. Oh, you got flowers all over your face. That's very nice.
Yeah, they got stuck there. And just
Oh, you got meat.
And then
They got stuck there.
Excellent.
yeah, that's the drying thing. Basically, if you have, I think it takes like 5 of any ingredient to get one dried one, but they do better stuff. So you just slap a bunch of shit on there and wait. I gotta eat some actually. I've got what have I got here?
There is a thing in here I wanted to try, Tom, as well.
Critical Master.
Hang on, where is it? Yeah. Now you might have to do this for me to get it, but they have some stuff in here, which I think is pretty cool. They have a lot of accessibility features in here, and I don't know if this will work. If I just say hello, let's do that. Okay, that didn't come up with anything for me. Do you want to just press right on your D-pad, Tom, and go to free input and just type something in?
Yeah. I
have audio to chat thing set up.
Interesting.
Just try
Logicoma
type
next
something
to
else.
Maelstrom looks like
Like an
he
actual
lost a
word.
bet with the spawn of Mickey Rourke and a car crash.
Free input.
No, it just made like a weird noise, but didn't say it. There is literally an option under accessibility that is voice to text and text to voice. So it will translate people's voice chat over to text in game, and it will do vice versa with text into audio, which I think is a nice touch. But
There's some emotes
I also
as
don't know how to get it working.
What do we got? We've got this. There's various dances.
With the sword out.
Yeah, put it away from me. So
You've got 2
I
swords
guess
on
there's
right
a
now.
desync.
Alright, let's go hunt this thing. We haven't got long.
Well, since you're on the sword, I got to switch to the umbrella because I've never used it and it's silly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I found the hammer was real bad. Maybe it
There you
only
go.
does it with preset messages for safety. That might be true. Try do one of the presets, Tom, if you hold well, that seems cool. If you hold
those
right,
work for me anyway.
try hold right and do like we're in this together or whatever. Follow me. No, that didn't work. Pretty sure I'd left it on. Strange. All right, well let's go find your thing, shall we?
Yeah. Okay. This way.
Oh, you also have some springs set up, I see.
Yeah, it's a good way to get around. Hey, there's a mouse over there.
We've probably got time to hunt one thing, I would say.
Yeah, I'll go for the king tusk. I'm gonna set the towers off. I put my tower over here because I'm awkward.
I put a few towers around. It's handy to have some 5G coverage everywhere.
This should do it.
Wow, it has slowed down quite a bit now that you've joined the game. For sure, frame rate wise. That was not this bad on my own. I'm just gonna go to audio.
Target
and
kimono
turn it.
discovered. He is
There we go.
over there.
Yeah, it'll be up on the hill. Now, I did put a thing that gets me up to where he's going to be, but that's not much use to us now.
He's not
Oh,
that far
we could
away,
just-
actually. He's just up here.
It's just up here, right?
Cool they thought about it. Yeah, I assume it does work. Maybe we just haven't set it up properly. Oh, he is. We found a shaky one. I think this might be like your frame rate and my frame rate desyncing something here, but he's juddering for me.
Wow. Yeah, it seems to be struggle busing it when with multiplayer right now through the cross platform as well.
Doing a little bit of teleporting.
Jittery.
I found him. I'm gonna try something with the old dragon stuff.
You there we go. Yeah, run into the door.
Got him.
Go, go, go.
Whee!
He broke my door.
Oh,
He was
I don't know how to
knocked
use
out.
this weapon.
Hello?
Hello.
got a little scared then. He started putting stuff down. Right. Let's hunt this boy. Lizard!
Lizard? Oh, with the goofy ladder legs. Look at him go.
Oh! That hit me in the face. Oof. Just got out of the way of that. Yeah, he's sliding around something fierce.
So the umbrella like does shit damage until you sort of charge up by hitting repeatedly.
That saved my life doing that. Yeah, so you see this like weird Fortnite I'm gonna build something and jump up it to attack something thing is like it's cool but feels a little awkward. Like randomly I'm gonna build something and hope I hit him, I guess.
Okay, that was pretty good.
He's menacing when he's lagging out. Like I can't tell what he's doing. It's very scary. Oh.
Just zip inside him for a second there.
Oh no.
Not like that.
No. No.
I didn't say anything.
Build.
I just said, oh no.
Build door. There we go. Oh, you built a double
really
spring.
good.
Look at this fucking like Fortnite-ass base we're building.
That was really good for building up the umbrella damage.
I did put down a gate, which hopefully we'll run into at some point. Or just smash to pieces, that's
Get absolutely fucked up by this guy.
Goodbye.
It's gonna build me a little bit of base there, there you go. No, I'm gonna get fucked by the lag! Oh, can you get me up? Is that a thing you can do?
I can. I will do my best to do that.
That's an interesting change to the Monster Hunter formula.
I think you still get 3 carts between you. But this isn't counted if I get you it. Oh shit, it's put you in a really awkward place.
He's gonna smash. He's sort of building up a meter slowly.
Oh god.
I think I'm about to die. He might just get me in time here if he leaves you alone.
Leave me alone, boy!
Nice clutch!
Clutch.
Yeah, the slowdown is very noticeably bad now that there's 2 of us. I think
it's desyncing the monster something fierce as well. Like he's suddenly just randomly darted all over the place and sliding backwards and
back to a tree.
Yeah. Look at him, what's he doing? What's he doing? He's having a dance.
Oh, he was doing that because of tutorial for Bulwark.
But he was in a tree doing it on my screen.
And now he's on this side?
Yeah, ran into the door thing that Tom spawned.
Sorry, I have to somehow power this umbrella up again.
Ow. That's painful. Ow! Come on, dude. They just got there.
How many weapons are there? Is that a question
So
that
far, I have come across about 5 different types, I think. Maybe 6 different types, Tom? Is that about right, do you think?
I think there's about 8 in total, based on a menu I saw once. There's not as many as Monster Hunter, for sure. Well,
they do seem quite different, though, I will say that.
Yeah.
Like, between them, they are substantially different to each other.
Like, I'm doing shit with this umbrella, but the way it works is once you've built up your kind of...
Come on, pig! There's a big gate here, you should come and fuck yourself up on it.
It does a fuckload of damage very, very, very quickly.
See Tom jumping in the midair. This little like mini enemy here or whatever, little shitty enemies, it left in a finishing state for so long. We haven't killed him. There's something about this game, like compared to Monster Hunter, I like a lot of the things they're doing because they're different, but at the same time it feels very messy. I don't know if you get that.
Messy.
It's like messy in a way I'm enjoying, but at the same time it's like they just kind of don't care about some stuff if it works or not. They just put it in.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are like nice because they're less complicated, and then there are other things that aren't fleshed out enough, I think.
It's telling me to go down there. But he's over
Of
there.
course he runs away as soon as I get my charge, which is now going to fall down because I'm not hitting him.
Whoopsie doodle.
Can I have a fucking metal shield? I believe there is a charge axe adjacent weapon at some point, which is probably the closest thing to a shield you'll get.
Also, one thing that's nice is these replenish your heals. These little plants that dot around all over the place, healing waters. There are loads of them as well. You can pick them up in battle. So you're never really in a situation where you're going to like run out of potions as you would be in, say, a Monster Hunter or something. Oh my god, he is... I don't like how he moves when he lag. It's very scary.
You might get this. I've been sitting there looking at Maelstrom's character's face for a while, thinking like, it looks like someone. You might get this.
The umbrella has a parry.
Jimmy Hill?
And that's kind of a shieldy weapon.
Fucking, he's got a Jimmy Hill chin.
I don't know how I'm going to parry this guy.
The chin.
Definitely got a Jimmy Hill chin.
I looked him up, and yes. And that is a chin. Damn.
That is a chin.
Run into my door, you idiot! You stupid dumb idiot! Monster!
Brain
Oh god, he broke my door.
head.
I'm praying at a thing and he broke my door. It's not a good time for praying. Nice!
I really need to steal that thread.
Steal.
Well, the parry didn't work. Again.
Come on, get his glow sticks.
Glow sticks.
I got him! Uh-oh! Oh, he's mad and I'm in the middle of that! I don't want to be there!
Bigoo pigoo.
Where's Balls? Where's Balls? Balls, help!
He certainly,
I don't think I get access to balls because Tom is here instead. I've only got Tom's balls.
Tom's here.
That's alright.
Oh my god, he fucking moved in the middle!
That was an
Son of a bitch!
expertly timed, delightful jump to nowhere.
I was like, I
just
jumped
fucking
and I
up
lined
a
up in like a massive katana swing and then he just fucking scooted off in the middle of nowhere.
Good night,
Gonna
John.
put loads of
Ah,
these
son
down.
of a bullock!
Come get Dawn.
Doord.
I'm desperate for this third charge. Here we go.
It's like doors everywhere.
Oh, down.
Doord.
Alright, what's the button to get you up?
Left trigger?
Same button as everything. L2. Luckily he's lagging out for me, so I got loads of time to do it.
Not quite there.
Oh, yeah, but I had to, I did not die.
Slay him.
Goodbye, sweet umbrella charge. I'll miss you.
Right.
Let's take some getting used to, I think. Well, nothing to lose now. Let's grab this motherfucker. Bam! Bam! Come on.
His glow sticks on his butt.
Oh, Tom, did
I
you not
stopped
heal?
because I forgot to heal. Yeah.
You're passive procced.
I sort of assumed that I would have some health when I came back.
Ooh, he's getting grumpy.
Grumpy pigoo.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go and hit some rocks for thread. Let's do this. Good night, Hesio.
Yeah, the camera is wacky at times, I will say.
Now we have a bulwark. Okay.
We've got a bulwark either side of him now. Yeah, there's a lot here that I love. But there's also a lot here that doesn't quite stick. But they threw like everything at the wall in a way that I kind of can appreciate.
Pig ass.
Ow!
Oh.
Got it.
Fucking
yeah.
Punch me in the face! Well, kicked me actually. It's the wrong
I'm gonna
limb.
try and break his horns off or something.
Pigu kiku. Can you do
I
that?
don't think I hit hard enough for this thing.
He spends so long not doing anything because he's bugging out.
Pig ass. Neil being a clip.
Pig
machine.
ass.
Pig ass. Pork butt.
I mean, I just like my camera's just inside it.
Swine booty. Piggy paint ass.
Alright, he's getting weak.
He limping. He gimping.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Woo!
So you can't do this in Monster Hunter? That's no fun.
You can actually. Some of them anyway. Is it Rise that added the thread thing that you can use to grab onto shit?
Yeah, you could do the jumping around and stuff with the thread. They added it, I think, to make up for the fact that Insect Glaive had a million times more maneuverability than anyone else.
On Jimmy Hill, climb up.
God, he is really moving. Where are we going, dude?
He is.
He is.
And I'm running really slowly because the frame rate's so low. I'm just like trudging along after you.
He's knocking over trees.
I'm just cutting him while he's going.
I want to slice the pork.
Off the bacon. Slice the gammon pastry, obviously.
No.
Gammon is not a bad word, by the way.
It is when Rob says it.
I mean, in the context that Rob says it, yes.
Cutting thick ham.
Arigatai.
Where did he go?
He fucked off.
Oh.
No.
Right.
He coming back. He coming back.
He back.
Gotta build one of these very quick so he can't kill me. He might just knock it down. Hopefully he runs into it and I get a bunch of free damage.
Does he not just walk round it?
I mean, he's a big idiot, dumb, smooth brain pig.
Why does he do a triple backflip when he hits that thing?
Smooth brain idiot.
He's really selling it like a wrestler.
I love that just suddenly you're fighting and then an umbrella filled the entirety of your screen. It's like Tom's here.
Tom's here. Is it raining?
I'm here.
About to rain blood.
I think I figured out the umbrella a little bit.
Can you cut off those tusks? I feel like that would help.
You can definitely
situation
break them,
considerably.
I think.
Yeah, you can do that. We can do tails and tusks and things.
They do look very cracked. Crackling, if you will.
What's crackling?
Abuela.
Abuela.
The froggy Rebecca had an umbrella too.
Yeah.
And a cowardly pastry person who lived in Old Egg Town.
That's right. Old Egg Town. That game had me fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Obama.
I got some sesame seeds, guys. Don't worry.
Let's go and see how this tree is. Kill everybody.
You take it easy too, Neil. Lurky turkey.
Hopefully, he goes into one of these, Tom. Oh, there it is. Get the finishing blow.
Oh, is he
Throw
dead?
backflip.
Stab
Here
him
we
with
go.
the umbrella.
Oh.
Look at this.
That doesn't seem like it would do a lot of damage. I mean, it's got blades all over it, I suppose.
It's a good way to break your umbrella, I guess.
So yeah, that was this game, isn't it?
That was this game, and that will also be another VOT Super Show.
We did it.
Super show, super show. Now
Super,
it's
super,
sadly
super
time
show.
to go.
That's our, yep,
That's
that's
the theme tune
the theme tune
We
at the end.
for sure.
made up a theme tune.
Obviously, we kind of went through this last time, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the whatchamacallit, the format for this, because we'd like to do more of this going forward. I think it's just a little fell down. It's a little easier without having to all like plan something and make
And
sure
try
everyone
and find
turns
games
up.
that are
I think.
6-player.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, I don't know what we're going to be doing next VOT Sunday. It might be another one of these, chat. Who knows? But look forward to that if it does happen. But for now,
Sons
stick
of the
around.
Forest doesn't exist yet.
There you go. Yeah. Well, it sort of does. We'll go through that on the raid screen, maybe. But stick around for the raid, everyone. But that's it for the VOT Super Show, episode 1. Hope you enjoyed.
We did it.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking tired.
He's sleepy.
Bada bing, bada boom, baby.
Right, Rob, you can have a nice relaxing day at work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sons of the Forest, chat. Just in case you are wondering. By the way, I hope that doesn't fuck your game. I thought I left like that. Sons of the Forest.
Yeah, it's good.
It's supposed to come out like last week. I think it was like 23rd or something. However, it came out with no warning straight into early access for 6 to 8 months. So I don't particularly want to play the game over again once they wipe the saves, which they will inevitably do. I don't think anyone else here wants to do that either.
Yeah,
So-
unfinished story. We want to save Timmy, not just wonder if Timmy's going to be put in and have photos of Barack Obama.
So now we're at a point where we will probably wait until that comes out of early access, which may be a while. So here's what it is, sadly.
Tis what tis.
All right, but yeah, I hope you had fun, everybody. Thank you for sticking with us. People who stuck with us. Chow Mein game was fun. Pastry Calm game was fun. Obama game was fun. Elden game was fun. Fortnite game was fun. Is that the review?
Again.
Very good.
Good review.
Everything
was
had
good and fun.
a link all the way through. We were playing an Asian Monster Hunter game. Elden Ring had chow mein in it somewhere, I guess.
They have chow mein on their faces.
Obama was a link all the way through, as we know. It was like a themed show. So
Well, realistically, Talking Flower actually just said that like, obviously all the games were fun, other than my one.
I think he said Pastry Calm
was
game
Pastry
was fun,
Calm
which I
game.
think is your game.
Oh, Pastry Calm game. Okay, fair enough.
That was
Oh, yeah,
Pastry
Elden Ring,
calmly
yeah.
winning the war.
That was, yeah.
War
That's
two.
sweet.
Indeed, that was.
Alright, does anyone have
Not
anyone they would
uniform
like to raid? I've got a few people on my list. Have a look and see what you got. Very quickly as well, chat, while we're just checking for raid targets. Usual stuff, if you haven't come and followed us on the Discord, it does, as Pastry says. Discord, there you go. You can come and follow us on vot.gg/Discord. You can also come and follow us on vot.gg/links. It's all the Vikings of Twitch and all of our community streamers there. People you should go check out. Very cool. Lots of cool people there.
I've got a pirate guy that I've raided a couple of times.
Yarr.
Who's live?
Sure.
Yar.
What is his name?
It's in the admin.
And obviously, chat, additional to that, usual stuff. If you haven't followed myself, Mouse from Alpha, Under Rob, Lodge Coma,
Yo.
or for thee, Cowardly Pastry, or Lynchy13, who sadly couldn't be with us today. Go and follow those people as well. There are links in the chat, I think, posted like a couple of minutes ago. Or you just go to the links. We are the Vikings Twitch, obviously. And yeah, I'm looking forward to more super shows in the future. That seemed to go fairly painlessly this time.
I enjoy. Other than Rob being late.
Hey, was I here before the stream started? Yes.
Barely.
No.
Barely.
It was live like 15 minutes before you got here.
That's true, actually, yeah.
No,
if you mean before the pre-stream started, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so I got in before the actual stream started. And in fairness, you'll like white pastry. It's because I was eating a frozen Christmas dinner from Christmas.
I wasn't panicking in the voice chat or anything. Going, God, why is Rob not here on the one day where like tech problems can happen? I need him to be here so I can check his tech's working. Oh God, please, Rob, show up.
But got the gal. I thought I had an extra hour, but I was still here.
It's true. She was here. All right, everybody.
I was just eating chicken.
Rob's Christmas dinners aside, we are going to go check out Project Dits. I think that is Rob's recently found Yahar pirate streamer. Go check him out.
Good oldie day.
We will see you again for another Vikings of Twitch co-op stream in 2 weeks' time. Who knows what it'll be? And you can check out the bot Discord for everybody's schedules and stuff. If you want to see who's streaming when and what. Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.